20 because Utuma Bagumia. You can't beat Mahama. Namusimi and Kase, my Kokase, we lost the election in 2022. Oh, yes. Yes, Miss Ru.
What exactly did you mean by that? Because we need MPP Fragberry, yeah. Obia se Kennedy Beck campaign on Adudanko Kufuado,
yes,
and Baumia MPP government.
Yes.
But the same Ken, right. Can say they lost the election in 2022.
Yeah.
And now NDC communicators as a Ken can't buy no.
Let them say, me say, me catch roll straight. So I don't know a man making it straight and then me making it straight. I was referring to Baumia. Because Baumia and the catcher say, if your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. I mean, me Makasa.
Okay.
Me winia. I can easily defend it because me policies am there, but President Kufuor free SHS will be maintained. One district, one factory will be maintained. But others messes them. But the economy itself. Me can't Ghana for any party for a bit my stereotype. They don't want to listen. Media catch the woo. Nessa we a delegate na obi ebe convince wa. Na wo I'm guys and chiro. Obanyini. Na wo say maminka. Na emra mimi sika ehye no. Obi ka jam say me MPP ni die nyimi sika ntonchen. Na sika no say mimi dia hia. Am I the only businessman ni sika ahye? What you say?
Okay.
Now me kase we pe na aboso kan for e ka say adenti no wa moyedin ye nyina ye buafu a ye twen so the Baumia ba say ne be si ato atia no because the man went out there when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. Has it changed? If $1 to 4 cedis, what's the fundamentals are weak? And $4 to 12 cedis, what's the fundamentals in a week?
I almost say a quarter matter. They are not all.
We will make access to mobile phones affordable. And the mobile companies no yabedi kata ikita ho na the mobile phones no ama nipa na mafibia watia 1 cedi 2 cedi 1 cedi 2 cedi kakra na watia mobile phone before 80 1 cedi 2 cedi 1 cedi 2 cedi kakra na watia mobile phone before 80 1 cedi 2 cedi 1 cedi 2 cedi kakra na watia mobile phone before 80 1 cedi 2 cedi 1 cedi 2 cedi kakra na watia mobile phone before 80 1 cedi 2 cedi 1 cedi 2 cedi kakra na watia mobile phone before 80 1 cedi 2 cedi 1 cedi 2 cedi kakra na watia mobile phone before
The lives of the people of Agbogbolosyi matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or cantonments. Enti yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all among the people of Agbogbolosyi. Usori na uko toilet uya ubejwari enyasa. Ubejwari. Usori na uko toilet uya ubejwari enyasa. Ubejwari. Usori na uko toilet uya ubejwari enyasa. Ubejwari. Usori na uko toilet uya ubejwari enyasa. Ubejwari.
Given that the data was received quite late, we haven't entered all of that data in the database. But it is worth mentioning. We have about 6 projects under the Toilets for All policy. The Greater Accra Metropolitan Water and Sanitation Project, where under this we have built 28,485 household toilets. Then you have the Sustainable Rural Water and Sanitation Project, where 12,972 toilets have been built. Then there's ongoing construction of 5,000 under the Greater Accra Sustainable Sanitation and Livelihood Improvement Project, the GASLIP project. 5,000 toilets are being built there. The Government of Ghana Household Toilet Program, we're building 1,900 toilets there. And Rural Sanitation Model and Strategy Program, 40,348 toilets, serving 3,000 communities. And then under the Urban Sanitation Pilot Project, 21,332. So under the Toilets for All program, at least 109,000 household toilets have been constructed, benefiting 856,000 people. This is quite remarkable. Quite remarkable.
Minister for local government.
All right, good evening. Welcome to With Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akoberu Taylor. It's exactly 4:46 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:46 in Ghana. Welcome to the most authoritative platform on the planet right now. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. My producers are called the Ghost Team. This show is all over the place on Facebook, on YouTube, on TV, on radio. On TV, search for Loud Silence TV. On Multi TV, you will get this show live on TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We're also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We're live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We're also live on With Audio Respect page on Facebook. With Audio Respect page on Facebook. We are streaming this show live on radio. If you have any Android device, go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. Any Android device can basically access our radio. So get your Android device, and go to the Google Play Store, download Loud Silence Radio. If you have an Apple device or any Apple device, we are also live on iOS or on App Store. Go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You can listen to us live this evening. Our affiliates tonight are cross-posting this show live on Facebook. We have Benjamin Wayo Mahama's platform tonight. They are cross-posting this show live. We have NDC TV picking this feed live. Honorable Joseph Yamin's platform tonight. They are live. We also have Kevin Taylor, my official Facebook page tonight. We're streaming this show live and also Ghana News Thread. These platforms are our official platforms, partners who partners streaming the show live or cross-posting the show live on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Sababium ende Thursday, wonderful Thursday evening. Now, must say quick loan for say Edian Isu Ghana. Quick loan for Edian Ekoso.
Hey, I'm doing quick loan. Namusana motie. Debi ami jilon ni matria, me jilon ni matria, me jilon ni matria. Na ma board na bedu 20 million. Aka 3 days na spy. Na msi debi. Epa mwa. Bia numa mfa mame. Enkwofo college yo matu na Sunday. Ena asofu ukra ti 2 time. Mse jiko tuya na abada abanya. Msike mfanya 17 ade na motu msubanti sa. Na mdi 20 niko tuwa mfonso na mitria ya. Me be bofu fra pebe 25 na mde 5 no atum ho na mde 20 na komani pa na. Omsi you do not qualify. You don't qualify say yes empty obisika when yame dio and go for title and a Sunday na minkasa brebre no me busu ye ko na ma fedie me yenam sad mo bosia ne bi ba kwikulo na me nsa soma ni machem de ntia knife ke na minkasa brebre no me busu ye ko na ma fedie me yenam sad mo bosia ne bi ba kwikulo na me nsa soma ni machem de ntia knife ke ene dinkan na minkasa brebre no me busu ye ko na ma fedie me yenam sad mo bosia ne bi ba kwikulo na me nsa soma ni machem de ntia knife ke ene dinkan hey I'm doing quick loan. Namusana motie. Debi ami jilon ni matria, me jilon ni matria, me jilon ni matria. Na ma board na bedu 20 million. Aka 3 days na spy. Na msi debi. Epa mwa. Bia numa mfa mame. Enkwofo college yo matu na Sunday. Ena asofu ukra ti 2 time. Mse jiko tuya na abada abanya. Msike mfanya 17 ade na motu msubanti sa. Na mdi 20 niko tuwa mfonso na mitria ya. Me be bofu fra pebe 25 na mde 5 no atum ho na mde 20 na komani pa na omsi you do not qualify. You don't qualify say yes empty obisika o when yame dio and go for title and a Sunday o na minkasa brebre no me busu ye ko na ma fedie me yenam sad mo bosia ne bi ba kwikulo na me nsa soma ni machem de ntia knife ke ene dinkan
knife yeah knife mo knife yi obekire wo say knife ke na me munja ebitien loan je na mo goji bi o bank ana mo timi goji bank is only at 30%. For more munja MTN loan na mo goji loan o bank na di na mo di MTN loan chi quick loan o mo beji musika gina di na so mo agent bi ana mo timi ba beji sika o mo no mo ye hwan mo. Last me video be on Facebook na engofo bi hye shirt tintan engofo be 3 bi o say boy guys bi akwa bi nefu omo hye shirt tintan by we bi na omo tutum shirt re grand me hume yes omo ko gigi quick loan for ka say mo dey group mo sa ko na butinu mo ni jibu ho ana omo ko welder bi ho mo so butu nyoma ana mo ya dey omo so mo gi quick loan well ya unko bi fiem yan hwe asum da di wona ho den ana oba beji loan akọ Just a koji loan ye to na hoarding and a quick loan for half hours. God, brabeji. What the other mon concoji. MTN boss not the office and one about him and a gentle for the table. I say, and I would Jimmy, one hour koji MTN for Sika Brobo. We are here. MTN for you are warned, eh? We have been speaking about MTN for a very long time. The way MTN a cheating Ghana for no. I feel say Ghana for now you are not angry enough. So MTN, let me tell you, they are like NPP. They don't understand idea for the diplomacy. MTN does not understand, especially when they go to a place where the territory is soft, where they can basically do whatever they want. MTN basically owns Ghana. They do whatever they want. Once a time 20,000 Ghana, you said acquire FA Cup. Ye Jimmy O, once you want to go to school down phone time school 2 rooms to me. You see MTN is school down 2 rooms. You see MTN is sponsor and Argentina for be raw. MTN, they are in Ghana and they are living good because you, the people in Ghana, more and more customers, you know. The MTN company, they have very good relationship. And every time the Abai wants to make money, they sit to the MTN and say, hey, MTN, we have come again. Our people are foolish. Impose this on them. Later, give us our cut. That is what happens. So MTN as a company, they are really enjoying in Ghana because the customer base in Ghana, the customers are foolish. And who are the customers? You Ghanaians, majority of you. MTN, about 90% of you Ghanaians use MTN. Muna Jimmy, they use you people. Mwenim breye, sanka mwenya brea, anka MTN for nkomatu to office ni munyina wa Ghana. See, you people are not angry. You people are not ready to let people understand and say, without we the customers, MTN will fold up in a day. So even a day, say, Ghana for being Jimmy and the whole country, Moya Margin say, nobody is going to buy MTN data. We are going to sacrifice and the whole day we are not going to buy data. Within 24 hours, MTN will fold up. But Oka say, kwasi atobi ti baby, I made a menka ho, net kwasi binti na ye bumo. Oka say, amount for mbra bontin me demonstration, kwasi binti na ye musika because oti faako. And also asime sinko ni ankobo no. Asime sinko ni ankobo say, we mu di omo pe politics so abu ebiba. Wan ye wo na politics tua na nsa no so obedi. Ye de yempe politics, media menya politics, abuofunu, insu a wonom politics de ma wonom. Hospital a obenya akoda wo ho beto politics na de hospital bae. Politics and the oxygen beko hospital. Politics de be wo kwan ama wo, send be ya wo yere nyima, oba yare anadwo a, obetumenya kwan pa fa so de na ko hospital. Politics they see hospital ma wo. Politics and the see school. Asori kura wutim man tim no through politics and asori be see wo. If we say asori no asase no, they need to go to Land Commission to make sure the documentations are right and so no to see asori dan si wo. Politics into wabra bona wo ko na wo bana ye kasa kasem talk be part of the movement for these companies to respect you no. I want to again say enka won we Jimmy. The moment I bet say obi na no aka che say media menya politics so we Jimmy for. So oya penyini oya akwara oya abrewa oya akokora oya besiriwa so oya kache nso we Jimmy. So obi bie na no e kachire wo TV so radio so asori dem wo fi a wutim say media menya politics kache nipa no so we Jimmy for. Onya politics na hwan emfa kane animra wo. Hwan na enko kasa na enya kane ani ye na dum so no nko. Onya politics otwen hwan na enko kasa hwan na enkasa na yemfa nsuo mra na nya nsupanom. Onya politics na hwan na enko kasa na yenya eyedien ayaresabia papa ma obiankom. Enti sa wote se penyini o akwara o ebie na no kasa media menya politics o ejimifo ka yen se wo yomambofo wo ejimifo unim nyansa o ka ho na o man ne say no. We need to understand and we need to teach these kids in school. The curricula, it should include these things. We need to let the kids understand politics is part of us. Speaking on issues and being part of positive movements and trying to make sure say yen nyina no eto na yetua no sa eto no ede mfaso abre no. That is politics because eto na wutua no utua to de bia mfaso mba no also tia say obi na ese usika no. Ghana yetim obi etua direct or indirect tax into everybody is doing politics. Yen nyina ye share wom to manage this country. Into and yet some people alone and on your politics. You want confua Sebio, omo yi omo ni mo ka politics won sem enyo mo nkwa na e Ghana for For all you know, majority of the people on TV, so radio, so amoka politics as no do one Jimmy. More motive, more suggestions, more ideas, and internet about to swan. Yanka say, more amuti radio, so TV, so eka politics and kwan and kwatwabano. Politician kwasi afoni biba or hoba say, when a timi ni wo one to abane dia, mean to mean doing him. Ba omia Jimmy no winning and add on fair amuti TV, so de bia Saturday, Sunday, news file, any TV ni radio, aka say, Monday, Mombrana Menamonka, Samona Mokotwaba, because when I'm your politics. Ba omia up to me no oba wo we kurase ba Jimmy for what was menya politics oba na obeji to me na odokwase atewo na ohu fin se otwen insuo ma hospital ma ye nya kwan utiato ahwe ma street light ni ho ye bom tuo police for tata mo ekura mutim unya adwuma nye na odokwase atewo se ye de ye nya politics na hwan na ye politics mo Jimmy mumubi and a Thursday. Wonderful, wonderful Thursday. So, charge what, Mr. S? Charge what more? Oh, MTN, yeah. And recently, the MTN company came out to tell you, say, I'm buying an MO, more charging more. So, I'm buying an MO, more charging more. Media, I don't care. Let me tell you people something. When MTN comes out to tell you, Ghana, for say, charges near the two more credits, so no. And now the charges there to your services buying no and do not listen to MTN because at the end of the day the contractor when MTN wanna buying count MTN or your MTN clients they need to serve your interest. It is up to MTN to discuss with the government how to make you the client comfortable because the MTN will interest and also any interest the interest of the government is not your problem. When MTN was signing the contract with you, the government of Ghana was not sitting there. In this MTN, the catcher will say, oh, Abino and MIA Tuma. You don't care about Abino, you care about MTN. The MTN people you are working with, that company, they will say, Uni Omudili. Into my Jimmy, into Omoba, must say Abino. Say MTN, edging the customers, so and the customer base, you know, Omo here, there, and here, there, and that's what Unim say. They are not cheating you people. When the government pushes MTN to a corner, MTN will push back. But because MTN knows their customers are foolish, mo jiminti. Omoba mo say o aban na si yentum. Na MTN nyam fa so de ma aban. Say MTN to the tax ma aban. Inti eden aban insist MTN ento ebom kodu point bia ebema wo customer no ho akire. MTN they have to soak say am I ready to listen to their buying more than their customers are. Then MTN will have to soak that pain. Sa tax na that's na aban say onjina also ono incur sa debt no sa eka no also MTN mum na gi enya wo and also gi because at the end of the day you don't have a contract with the government, you have a contract with MTN. Aban way ashada ama MTN monopolize system no asla owusum no de omo ye no omo shada on say telecell for we buy on say they are useless. Telecell is useless because they don't have interest there. Almost sick anyhow. Aslamo are getting more money from MTN and Airtel. That is why every day they help MTN to do what? MTN to cheat you people. Mwe Jimmy Bumubi. Mena okaza CCI, you will be our company, our cafe, or some company be a data no di ejuma, or to one or shame. These people are doing politics. I don't care. Where Juma be good. Where Jimmy? Come to Washington DC. Every blessed day, people are on the street, they are demonstrating. Ask them why they are demonstrating. They are demonstrating because our interest has not been met. Because the government needs to deliver on some things. And that's what Jimmy, will fear them, insurance, but they still demand say the government will do the right thing. Ghana, first degree phone time people say, hey, you know something? Let them do politics. We don't do politics. Adiabe can long sleeves bako. So the MTN, and I say MTN company, no, they're cheating MTN, cheating Ghana, no. I'm sorry. Cheating MTN, cheating Ghana. It is because you people are foolish. There's no amount of talking and commentary and discussion to mention you. It is when you, the client base, more Ghana for now, motor data no cheating. When you people rise up against MTN, that is when me say, Mamika be binchiramo. Samunya all the 16 regions, Mamika be binchiramo. You people, majority of you are foolish in tea. So 16 regions, you know, Munya 2,000 people and not even 500 people at every MTN regional office in a day. One day, when you occupy every region, 500 MTN betting on betom data soon form. I'm telling you, they don't like that publicity. They don't like that publicity worldwide. They don't like it. They will do what you people want. The 16 regions, Mopa Monsori one day anopa. Munya nipa just 200 at each regional office, MTN regional office. At the end, data ni ombeteso. Ombeteso about 50%. I am telling you, MTN, they are making a lot of money from you. So MTN can say, the data we're dropping a 10% in that. MTN is still not going to lose anything in Ghana. I am telling you. But majority of you people are foolish. Mwe Jimmy. Motete Ghana. Ubeshia obi. Media, I don't do politics. Okay, Kevin Taylor na politics. Abua. You see, a hospital. Uma mi kuruma. Na yariya ka oma amia. Aya mena miko kuruma koda hospital. Jimmy 4. Come to the hospital. I go and see. Mwe Jimmy. You people always think say samuko school ka krebi na samuko nya ayade fo letter paper bi kuta muni munyansa eno ntina nkwasiafo no bumu no eno ntina a certificateless dwarf is your president with that boy we dey omu ade ofui. The last time na meka SDA4, I have no problem with you guys. SDA4, you are nice people. SDA4, it is up to you. Ghana is not going to change the constitution because of SDA. NDM muscle. I don't hate SDA. Me wa SDA for ndamfo bebre. Enya SDA nti ena Ghana aba ye nyina ekoto na ebesesa no. Na SDA ka se yensesa aba na ye ekoto na. Se Pentecost for so beka se yensesa. Eye de awoyofo beka se yensesa. Se bio impepe for so beka se yensesa. Enti ehin da be ne yento aba no. Abosomfo so woda a omde agya omahome be menda. And I say Benada, inti ento abane da ben. We need to get it right. Matime ho minya way, and a politicians be a capitalize also mudi jimimo. Abraham or brew Ghana nyina because some of you are foolish. You don't even understand the power you hold. To me na ekutamono montiasie. To me na ekutamono montiasie. Inti politicians kwasi ampe bi akwatena brochire obo bra na anye ya na oba Ghana oba pe na wetuetie sika kakra o radios yes we dey not abrochire o abrochire to be basement. 90% of MPP for MPs no abrochire go for basement ba ene na ye jimi ne ba omba na yeso omoso oh we dey not abrochire MPP and then they ti hey me say you 16 regions Mopa, CSOs, and now one person or a group of young men to say, this is going to be our work. We are going to go to 16 regions. We are going to have agents in each region. On this day, we need 200 people at every regional office, MTN regional office, the 16 regions. In the 10 minutes, MTN be dropping the data in the form. I am telling you. In 10 minutes, it will be reported on Al Jazeera, it will be reported on BBC, it will be reported on every single media house. They say you have only 16 regions. Mumpe nipa 200. Masam Yunana say data is expensive. You will see what will happen. They will drop their data from 100 to 20. You'll be shocked. Mobe ebe mo wanwa. Somewhere Jimmy. Amudo mo safi from the politicians. Jimmy mo. Mukutekuta PhD. American marriage certificate cry more valuable than PhD in Ghana. Almost say Kevin Taylor a certificate husband. Certificate husband, American certificate, marriage certificate. It is more valuable than the PhD holder certificate. Anana brabo nyina Ghana. I'm telling you. Do you know what American certificate, marriage certificate can do? Huh? Do you know what American marriage certificate can do? Do you know what it can do? It is powerful than a PhD holder certificate in Ghana. Yeah, it's a fact. Almost started. Hey, this boy is a foolish boy. Because a PhD, Mama Kaya sent me. Our plane will be landing in France. Very, very soon. Too far. If you know Paul Ademotri, tell Paul Ademotri that the guy who has an American marriage certificate, his flight is going to land in France. And then your friend, loud silence flights. We are landing in France very soon. So Paul Ademotri should get ready. You cannot destroy homes and walk free. You need to pay for your sins. So this picture there, let me enlarge it. Now one can't pull out much to say. Kevin Taylor is back. Tell Paul Ademoche Kevin Taylor is back. Who is this lady? We are going to France. We are going to our father's land. Exodus. Movement of Ja people. We are going to our father's land. That is what we know. We are landing in France very soon. And it's another banger. Another banger. Another banger. So if you know Paul Ademoche, tell him. Send it to him that Kevin Taylor is saying, who is this lady? Send it to Paul Ademoche's wife. Say, who is this lady? Does she know her? Does she know the kind of things the husband has done for her in France? There are millions of dollars at what France. You people should tell Paul Ademoche's wife that Kevin Taylor is back with a banger. We are landing in France. And I want to send a message to Aye. This man, I really respect him a lot. Your friend, Aye, just Zoom Lion. What's his name? Jospon. And I know he's a very religious man, respectable man. And I know he owns Aye Metro TV. And Obianim Zoom Lion, the respect, especially when it comes to Aye. A religion, to say, sorry to say, Pentecost. He plays a very, very huge role in Pentecost. Now, we all know Pentecost formal principles and how they respect our rear and how people should conduct themselves. As an elder, Jospon, and I said Zoom Lion, I would be Pentecost in him. And I'm sure Pentecost for us for more Ghana, you know, who's we. Paul Ademoche going to break people's home. Somebody who says, oh, it's Paul Ademoche on your Pentecost. Yes. But where Paul Ademoche works belongs to an elder of Pentecost. And I don't expect any Pentecost pastor to come before me and tell me, say, oh, because Paul ye juma or uncle Pentecost today, say Pentecost nya for the juma, na say o di boni, and I say ogunya mi hu fin, and I say oye de nya, uncle ya sorry nti emfa ho sa because watchman for mu ye juma o Pentecost sorry no omo nkwa sorry o Pentecost into watchman for no omo ye bibia etia Pentecost sum na mo pam watchman for no. It means anything that is linked to Pentecost to be honest should be clean and genuine. I am sending a message to Zoom Lion, Mr. Jospon, Paul Ademoche. He is not supposed to be on Metro TV. So Mr. Jospon, who see a Pentecost penyini pa sebio obua e friend obuo me bi maun. Ghana for the mount. Say opese Ghana for eda hu Pentecost asori se asori bia sebio obia ode ne ho beka omo krampon or se onya abra etene because Pentecost penyini wote wo. I don't think say you are happy. Say Paul Ademoche has entered somebody's home and we're breaking marriage. Eye Pentecost ni afa Paul Ademoche juma. I'm yet to hear any Pentecostals defending Paul Ademoche say, where the enfa Pentecost or efa Pentecost on. Eye just pon or your Pentecost penyini. And we be a juma and or the Paul Ademoche atuano and o ye juma oho. It is a Paul Ademoche akodi in kwasi asem say e bika Jospon, e bika Zoom Lion, e bika Pentecost or somono. Enti Pentecost asofo amwo Ghana. Mo pese ye respect ya sorry no and more to Jospon, Zoom Lion owner. I respect him so much. Yeah, come one of the entrepreneurs, whether you like it or not, he might have his bad side and good side. But whether you like it or not, he has contributed his quota to the development of Ghana. It's a fact. You cannot take that away from him. But as a man who is also married, a respectable married man, to say Jospon, or your Pentecost ni mapa, or understanding the principles of Pentecost, sorry no, Jospon and the Pentecost church, they need to make sure this guy, this pedophile, this homebreaker, dear Paul Ademoche the ayeno, etia onyame. And a satia Pentecost, sorry, I Jospon ye penyini wom. I'm just waiting to hear from Jospon, to hear from Zoom Lion, to hear from Pentecost, because if Jospon does not take any action, then it means say just for your Pentecost ni penyini. Any Pentecost sorry no, they support this kind of infidelity. They support Paul Ademotri's actions. The moment Pentecost through AGYAPADE takes action, say, with all due respect, me a Pentecost ni where you me establishment. This has happened. I am sorry. Me pese ade mumba frafra. Inti me paucho chonho. That will show say AGYAPADE and Zoom Lion is a real Christian on the Pentecost 4. So I am sending this very, 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 very decent message to AGYAPADE. I'm sending it to the Pentecost Church. AGYAPADE. Pentecost for him say, yeah, you know, oko the Pentecost Church. Na se oko twen eye impena kra. Pentecost asoro no ede etwe wo sign. So we dagatini, we kowni, we mfantini te seme, we eye de enzimani, we de be ni na se we adwuma o Pentecost asori. Ebia we clerk e wo omu bookshop. Ebia we watchman, ebia we administrator. So we ade a etia asori ne mra. Even though unkwa asori ni bi no, asori ne be ka kire wo say. With all due respect, yes, sorry, yes, someone. The moment I won't hear be now near Jumano, what can yes, someone who ain't a betia into a make sign. Ombe you free. The same applies to Paul Ademotre. I don't care about Paul, but I care about the credibility of Pentecost. Sorry, no, any AGYAPADE who is an elder in the Pentecost church. Mintaobia, we are trying to make this clean. We are trying to make this clean. We are trying to make this clean. Send your beya obia better than once. So this guy called Paul Ademotre, mon country say, my plane will be landing in France. On Monday when I came, I told Paul, come out and apologize to all the women you have beaten, you have threatened, the women you have stolen Ghana's money to go buy houses for them outside this nation, Ghana. The amount of money you have stolen, you started insulting me. I'm giving you another chance. Come out and apologize on national television. Apologize to every single woman you have threatened with a gun and knife. Every single woman, I work for Sika, Ghana Sika. Come on TV and apologize. You are a filthy, dirty man. Very filthy. So I have sent my message to the Pentecost Church. I've sent my message to Mr. AGYAPADE, Zoom Lion. I respect this man so much, and I know. So, Pentecost, I'm sorry, no, respect now. He will tell Paul Ademotre to stay home. But AGYAPADE, Pentecost does not give a shit. They don't give a hook. And that everything that is happening, the Pentecost Church and him as an elder supported her, we will take it from there. So, Paul, just go to your wife, apologize, and come on TV and apologize to all these women. Now, near to Kromha, Matesi said Paul Ademotre be interview Koko Onidowu. What did Koko Onidowu say about Paul Ademotre?
Just because Mwaka and to be assumed Yendi journalist for them.
Mamma, Adiaba Kokura, Ayaya, Paul Ademotre. Atimia Kotna, the program reference. Good evening, Ghana. I can say, journalists in Biwa. One more resource from MPP office. No, I can't blanketedly. No, I was sorry. Look at him. Look at him. Paul Ademotre.
What is it?
Say, journalists, no, was it Ghana? When you be cool, one can say, be more. Ghana journalists, no, edgy one more figures. Every MPP headquarters.
Oh, how? You know, way.
I've been a cool about it. Sheer madness.
As for him, he's a spent force. He's one of the spent forces. He prevaricates.
Yes, I
don't want to even spend my time on him. Yeah, his program is dead, and he's looking for audience. He's a spent force. I don't want to discuss him this morning. I won't waste my time on that guy because he has sat on that.
Paul Ademotre.
Think about him.
And Paul Ademotre. What work casa and a journalist for this cano. What minimum?
Oh, Kwame Jano, I don't want to waste my time on him. He's a spent force. I'm talking about.
I'm
taking the master Jayomo.
we are or better men can be etie on can't Pollard much say I will reply him.
I said he has sat on that his TV program and ran me down several times. I only in us also. I won't waste my time on him this morning. He's a spent force. He's looking for audience and he's not getting the audience. Disregard him. He's a spent force. But back to the main issue, no. After money, GG.
This is what Koku Anyido said about Paul Adomoche. Also, Paul is a spent force. He's looking for audience. He's a liar. Also, a waste of time or you're useless. Martin says Koku Anyido who Paul. Oh, said these people, Makachom say, they are all filthy people, dirty, stinking people. They are foolish old men who. You sit in Ghana, you make these people with mental problems, drug addicts. You see, these are the same people. Koku Anyido said Paul is a spent force. He needs audience. He's a liar. He's a thief. He doesn't want to waste his time on Paul Adomoche. Today, because of foolishness, yes, Koku Anyido who Paul show. So you see, Makache Ghana youth, concentrate. Don't let these foolish, dirty old guys. Now, sir, journalists, no, blanketedly, you know, and where the bang, hey, Raddy. What was your friend saying? Etikesi was said, yeah, when you know your problem. What is blanketedly? Yes, what kind of blanketedly? Or the radio show? My guy said, we will omono. Unya time woman, no waste time. Women don't waste your time on this. They are all foolish men. They are foolish. Omono madada mabedruha. Koku the one who has a Paul is a foolish guy. He's a liar. He needs audience. He's a spent force. Or better just a Paul. If I swear to so Jimmy on cano cre or your beer, you didn't come up with this you can ask them. And as a Kokunya window, and you do or Paul ho, Ako can Ghana Sama. Also, Jimmy. And when you're wasting your time to listen, you could see Okra Jimmy. They have fooled you people for a long time. They have fooled you people for a long time, and they think they can still fool you. Anything and they buy, you know, they are worried. And the only thing they will say is, "Oh, some guy be yes, what America or Ethiopia, we will insult you people because most of you are foolish." You be dimatem if you say Jimmy. You have lied to the young people for a long time. Mr. Musa, Kwame Nkrumah is a blanketedly. I said just it's here. What is blanketedly? What does it mean? I say Paul Adomoche abetro blanketedly. What is blanketedly? What is blanketedly? Kwame Nkrumah is here. Now say me who say Oblasti A4. MPP for and at the end them say for Jimmy Konwa. Modi nkwasi afo echi mama say kuro na wie. Afi na wo ye me say I'm telling you for a fact. Nobody should trust Paul Adomoche in Ghana. He's a liar. And I was me I don't promise. But me catch say Paul Adomoche should come on TV and apologize. I am giving him 1 week. I am giving you 1 week. You need to come on TV and apologize. You don't know what is coming. Unim dianke back what to wim. Ghana for youth, ma catch them. These people, they are political insects. I'm telling you. Paul Adomoche Koku Sanko Foro omo Pakistan, Iran, omo China ki hangi omo nyina. Alotejo Kos, Kwame na Duncan, Kwame Sefa Koku ki ku omo nyina to atwene. I'm telling you, those countries don't entertain these kinds of people. Sanko Foro na say Ghana. What is blanketedly? Hey, Kwame Nkrumah tikese so de ya brew. Mama tie biem, o se mom busa mo amako school ni PhD.
Just because Mwaka Anto be asumuntino. Yendi journalist for them.
Mama wo ade ba akokora ayaya. Paul Adomoche. Atimi akotena ni program ke fense. Good evening Ghana aka say. Journalists ni bi wo ha. One results from MPP office. No, I can't blanketedly. No, I was from MPP office. No, I can't blanketedly. No, I was sorry. From MPP office. No, I can't blanketedly. No, I was sorry. Look at him. Look at him. Paul, I don't watch you.
What is it?
Say, journalist, no, was it Ghana? When you be cool, one can say, be more. Ghana journalist, no, one more figures. Every MPP headquarters.
Oh, how? You know, way.
I've been a could have banned it. Sheer madness from MPP office. No, I can't blanketedly. No, I was sorry.
I go what the
from MPP office. No, I can't blanketedly. No, I was sorry. Look at him. Look at him. Paul, I don't watch you.
What is it?
Say, journalist, no, was it Ghana? When you be cool, one can say, be
blanketedly. Now I have Mommy Uncle Show, but let's do the show. There's something I want to share with you, and this has got to do with these are things that sometimes people send us things. I have in Ghana I have judge friends and there are so many more, about 7 judges are almost Supreme Court now for 4. They are all ghosting members. There were about 15 High Court judges are down for 4. Ghosting members. In the judiciary, Jusako said I have a lot. Every court, majority of the courts, I have clerks I work with, and I will tell you, I have so many people over the place. And sometimes, I know the conversations cost so behind the scenes, up front, even before judges sit down. But one of the judges today told me to read something to Ghanaians. We are questions, keke. And I know the Chief Justice will answer these questions. I don't know whether I have to filter this message, but because I'll catch them, so read it for Ghanaians to know. It's just a question. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so the judge says I should just put this out there at WhatsApp chat. Let me be very sure there's no name. Okay. Mama ready when boom. A question or see me Musa, and it's got to do with the Chief Justice. Or say on him Chief Justice power very well. On the Chief Justice they see so. Now in fact or Penyini Kakrache and Chief Justice, but or per second for Musa Chief Justice these simple questions. And I am and on some basis. So I'm being honest. This is just a question some other judge is telling me to. Or say Ghana's late Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu was admitted to the Faculty of Law. I think he was typing, is a typo. Was admitted to the Faculty of Law, University of Ghana in October 1980. Penyinia on Chief Justice and onim Chief Justice story. And I'll see Musa if it is true. Na yem fanto to nyeze eno ka ho na Chief Justice the judgment ni bi no ane ha adwene kakra no. 1980, as was the tradition after the FUE, the first 40 students are admitted to law faculty to pursue the LLB degree in law, and the next 20 students study for a BA degree in law. Inti there etini as a basic oko eye School of Law, Faculty of Law, University of Ghana. Every year, biano, almost 40 students are almost exams LLB. Na ene almost a year BA degree. Into LLB for the technically no almost acquire law no direct no, and a BA degree for no almost year 20 no. Into majority of the time, nipa 40 day almost LLB no almost try you almost say almost also passing. Now I'll say. I'm just trying to read what he said. Whereas the first 40 students study pure law courses and the 20 other students only study selected courses in law in combination with other subjects. Inti, sa first 40 no mutual LLB ni a pure law. The almost change for law. And at 20 na kana almost so a degree no BA for no. They read some stories subject to be a pure law. Inti na LL before the who say omuna sebio omuno eniwo omu pa because omuna technically omu study to go do law. Now all code him no media they are yasuma me na make kan akire or say whereas those students who are admitted to the LLB degree are considered fully baked, those who are admitted to the BA degree in law are considered half-baked lawyers lacking a comprehensive knowledge in law because they are not allowed to study and partake in other important and fundamental subjects of law. It was a joke at the University of Ghana and its law faculty that those who were admitted to the BA law degrees are referred to as quasi-lawyers. Unfortunately, for Ghana, our current Chief Justice was a BA law student. This may be responsible for her arid, poverty-stricken, reckless political and judicial reasoning in her judgment. With all due respect, I had to read what was there. So this information, I just say, Nipa 40 Chief Justice in 1980. Omukotro LLB no. No musia pure law no. Chief Justice could not make it. Now, from what he's saying, you know, Obeso say Chief Justice was part of the quasi law students. Those 20 now, they were not pure law students, you know. So Obeso said the reason why we have a Chief Justice when to me basically I'm passing the LLB, you know, and the Chief Justice. Some of the judgments, you know, we are not supposed to be angry because the Chief Justice we have today in Ghana, no. Majority of school, no, they were able to pass their LLB. She could not pass. She was part of the degree, the BA degree student or a quasi lawyer. In this study, or say anything I do some time. Chief Justice no judgment in be we are not supposed to be angry because she is not that smart. She could not pass LLB. No, she was not part of avian year group. No, so basically, or a reserve lawyer. Only that smart. And into 1980, no, when 40 students now we are LLB now passing into the current Chief Justice, and I'm asking, is this true or it's a lie? And I'm not going to sit here and confirm and say Madam Tokonu could not pass a LLB. She was not even part of the 40 students. She was part of the reserve 20 now. Pure law no. From the judge, you know, or say I should tell Ghanaians say they should not be so mad when a Chief Justice she comes out with some flimsy judgment at the Supreme Court. He's there. He knows that her standard below. But I want to ask, I don't have facts to this. More law, can you research on this a little bit so that we can, at the end of the day, no. So this is quote and unquote. I don't want to say, I'm Troy. This is a message from a fellow judge. He's very worried because time a year. Godfred Ameka said he's going to the Supreme Court. You know, he said, when Godfred Ameka goes to the Supreme Court, we might hear some judgment from the Supreme Court, and we should not be worried because the Chief Justice Nankasan in 1980 at the School of Legon, Faculty of Law, 40 students on LLB, she could not make it. And when you see her at the end of the day bring out some judgments, said she's not cut for the job. And I just want to say this. I'm not going to sit here and say we're factual, but we need to check. In the classmate, if one you should let us know. So, Chief Justice, did she pass her LLB? It's a simple question. And then I think when it came to the birth certificate explanation, now the former Chief Justice, I think they knew maybe Chief Justice or a Chief Justice mom there, but she's not really cut for the job. I just say when to man justify ni am pass I say bibi na didn't bedru ha. I'm going to sit here show so and confirm me ade way. But Nipo send ade way no a very reliable person. It's up to us to do what? It's up to us to investigate. So, I say, my younger brother, stay tuned. I am going to get you a roll of lawyers of her graduation class from one of her mates who was added to LLB law degree 4 and revert later. So, I say, okay, if I'm not very comfortable or satisfied with the information he has brought me here, or kwakofa the list of students because Chief Justice could not make the 40. Or kwakofa the list of Chief Justice classmates omo etro LLB ebimu krampo no sebio ye yi omu free 20 nim ekoka 40 no enti or say okofa eno so but you see it's just something that I just want to put out there. I am not concluding on this, but I think it's worth basically looking into. Say a Chief Justice required did not pass a LLB, and what is the criteria? How did she get here as the Chief Justice? And no kahuna man judgment ni be a bit difficult to understand. And no kahuna man ni be Adrian say when the Chief Justice speaks, Ayana it looks like it's a little weak. Her defense, the way she's temperamental, she doesn't want people to challenge her level of thinking and how she reasons. It looks like that when you go to a courtroom, she intimidates people because the more the lawyers try to basically enter her reasoning power, she gets a bit jittery. So she's very reserved and she tries to stop everyone who tries to challenge her decisions in court. Mr. S, Mr. P, if you can get me the question on Mr. S, Mr. P, ignore. So this is something blanket. There is something blanketly I put here. So I just decided to blanketedly put this on. Hey, blanketedly. All right, now let's do the do today. What's going on? We will come back and look at it very well and see the yeah, get me texting me. Now let's take our business today. It's exactly 5:33 in Ghana. No, about 9:33. Mo mayenye show no. Blanketedly. Now, I want to show you something, and it was a conversation we were having today about the NDC and the NPP, and it's something I don't know why. And then a meeting and it just came up. It came up, and we were like, this is also an interesting conversation. And the conversation was that, so I'll pick these two political parties are. Ansana made loud silence media. I had a couple of reasons and I had a couple of names. I remember I told my wife to give me or suggest names. She suggested a few names. Myself, I suggested some other names. But at the end of the day, I was looking for something. The vision was there. And I was looking for something that I could believe in, that people could also believe in. But this is a private company I was opening. Into the vision I had, it was for me to make sure, our vision I accomplish it. When it comes to BB football clubs, when it comes to BB political parties, before a political party is formed, people sit, people analyze, people ask themselves questions. They talk about the vision, they talk about every single feature. Party color, logo. They sit down and talk to each other and try to make it make sense and try to make sure there is a reason behind a color or a logo, an emblem, or whatever they want to use in building that political party. In this social political party, it is not just the party there. It is whatever people put together or a group put together to represent an ideology. And the name of a group, you didn't come on and say, so when you pick the NDC and the NPP, the two political parties, when they were forming the parties, what influenced your party colors and what influenced the party's logos? Because if you are forming a political party, you ask yourselves, a party na metino, is it a party that is inclusive? Is it a party that is going to represent a people? Because a people are every single person, irrespective of their tribe, religion, or whatever affiliation they have. Is it going to be a party that every single thing that comes out of or associated with that party, whether color, whether logo, is it going to be something that at the end of the day will be a collective thing that will represent everybody, inclusive? Because Sanyo Mani comes together for a political party to be what? To be formed. So picky the NDC and the MPP. Ube say, Ube to be some question say, na party me no. Omo colors ne kra ne any party na omate ne colors ne esi wo no. Ede ne kom, what influenced the colors they picked? What influenced their logo? What influenced, because no enebema nipa bi beso be join the party na e man nipa no e join the party na. Et say, with all due respect, this is just an example. Et say Oti Football Club. And let me use the basic one. Let's pick a club like Kumasi Asante Kotoko, because I love Kotoko. So we Kumasi Asante Kotoko Football Club now. When you look at their logo, the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Football Club, they could have picked, which one is it, Mr. S? Yes, they could have picked any other animal, any other symbol, anything and any color to represent the Kumasi Asante Kotoko Football Club. But for some reason, Football Club, no? They were looking at something that will represent the party. Something that when Obikra nim team ni da, ohua obehun their party, what it represents, what its beliefs are, what its vision is. Into Kumasi Asante Kotoko Football Club now, they have Kotoko as their symbol, because Kotoko sa sebio abuano represent Asante Mine, and the party, and the football club Asante Football Club. Osha kala kokona kala represent Asante. Inti omo de Kotoko ene kala koko kambo mu no mo de Asante Kotoko. Kotoko black kakra wom. Kala no so sebio se wohwe Asante kala na nsia mu ne ebehu yellow and green. Free tete dey nyina nim se Asante Kotoko kala no red and black, and I'm talking about the football club. So there's a specific reason ti ankofo bitina asika say Asante Kotoko club where they yamfa yellow and green and represent it. Yeah, the white and red and now red and black and be representing, because you perceive obi obe join the part a club di bia behu be a club ni free. Oko Accra Hearts of Folk. Enti ohwe mo te Kotoko team na omo team ni say a Kobe team. Now once ohwe a team like Hearts of Folk. Omo so te Hearts of Folk no obu so almost no vision ni saying. They could have chosen white, blue, and green. But ebi omo te Accra Hearts of Folk no, they were looking at a football club that will represent everybody. So you know something? Let's pick the rainbow color. That means every single color biano, we are in there. That means every color, every person from background can be part of Hearts of Folk. I am just saying it. And I'm the oak tree. And I'm saying, okay, maybe this is the oak tree. The oak tree will represent something called roots. A tree bia sebio, it gives shelter. A tree bia, it goes all the way back in history. That it's a tree that basically other trees at the end of the day even survive under that tree. So they use the oak tree as their symbol. And so we share the vision of maybe our mom take Hearts of Folk. They were looking at a club that will not represent a few people and maybe a clan. They were looking at a club that will represent every single person. And it may be a Hearts of Folk choosing rainbow. I don't know. I'm trying to also make sense out of it. Now, when you bring it down to a NPP NDC, when you look at the NDC flag and you look at the NPP flag, you look at their logos, you look at their emblems and whatever, you ask yourself, say, parties, what were they thinking? What was the idea behind forming this political party? Was the idea a collective one, an idea a nationalistic one, an idea a centered one? The idea, what was the idea? Was the party, was it a party that was basically trying to attract everybody, or party near for me say they attract the pakuo kakribi? Because when you pick an elephant, say be our own study, on a lot of research. Elephant represent force. Elephant. And I say osono. We will say L for elephant. Elephant as an animal, it represents force. So for a political party to say, okay, you hear osono. Osono de or your aboa kese. Or person bowra baby or the den or the force or the obreso or the eniso or the eniso share betuma jido person jibia. Maybe that is what the people who tried to put the NPP together were thinking. Yanti party bia a de force, a distraction, a de force. Inti nipa mo person be di eche so mo ti ase say a party bia enye ahobreso ene de join it. A party bia a nibreso ene de force. And inti na ebia emu amu wawura mu nyina no omo ntima nkoyi achechede. Ebia omo yinya fafranto. Ebia omo ankoyi abo bia no ho dwote se panda. But omokofa abo efe no sono. Now when you go to a NDC, almost for me NDC, they were sitting and say there are so many logos we can use, but we want to use an umbrella. Sebio eagle etiaso. Now then I influence omo ideas. Besides, are you getting me something here? I have the first one. I have the first and second. Can you get me the other guys too? I'm sorry, I was a little distracted. So what was their motive? And so epic colors way, epic the emblem they have picked. Then influence because there are some people who sat down. JJ Rollins say, and I say the people who formed the NDC. They also discuss these things. Yen choose colorway black. Yen choose colorway red. Yen choose colorway green. Yen choose colorway white. NPP focus yen choose swabwa or sono. Yen choose a colorway white. Yen choose colorway blue. Na yen choose colorway red. So babu sound say, omo amudwinjine party we hunyano. What were they thinking? What does the umbrella represent? In our Ghanaian parlance, and I say yeni Ghana ye tradition mune the nimfa umbrella hon around the world. Basically, it's a protection for everyone. Obia tumukoshe chiniase. Whether it's raining, it's shining, whether there's a storm, whether things are not right, Oshes Chindiasia is for cover. It's for protection. Now, NDC for the eagle, SC, Omuchindiano, so it might have a reason. It might have a reason behind it. And people chose to use elephant that represent force, that represent aggression. Now, let's come to the colors. Now, before I go on, let us go into the archives and do something. When you read the documents from the NDC, any colors are omuchuzi. This flag, where NDC for red, green, blue, black. Green, white, red, black colors omuchuzi. This is their reason for that. This flag is made up of 4 colors. They are all God's kingdom colors and are taking up and talking about God Almighty and his mission for the whole world in his second coming. The black shows that God and Father and the Son will be born in a black continent, Africa. So NDC for no reason to the PK colors ni nyane. Almost omujidi se onyankopon ne ba. Onyankopon na sebio osinipa nemu no eye onyame a owosoro no se obeba biema se Yesu Kristo obeba biema eye African ye bewo no eni tina NDC for pick black color e wo mo colorism. The black shows that God the Father and the Son will be born in a black continent, Africa. Omugidi se Yesu beba biem na se oba na bewo no na se obeba biem se agenkwa na eye Africa na Yesu be pie eni tina hu NDC for flag na you see the black in it. The red talks about blood of the lamb that was shed 2,000 years ago, which is for salvation and judgment. So these are colors. These are colors sebio enye NDC for and making apple. These are colors a represent color bia. This is the definition of every color. It is own color no obi flag moi. It is own black color no obi flag moi. That is what black basically majority of the time represent. Besides, Now, the red talks about the blood of the lamb that was shed 2,000 years ago, which is for salvation and judgment. The white means they are God, holy, pure, and righteous. The green stands for life and sovereignty of God, that they are the life givers. Mr. S. So all that I'm explaining represent the NDC colors. At the Kudienti choose the colors, black, green, white, red. That is the reason why NDC choose the colors way. Red represented the blood of the lamb that was shed 2,000 years ago. Black represented say yes to be bebe biomia. Ajinko bebe bioma a African continent in Yabewono Africa do be. The white means they are God, holy, pure, and righteous. The green stands for life and sovereignty of God. They are the life givers. So NDC as a political party, these are colors they relied on to build their party around. Now, so wenima. So for our party now, the other things are a party logo no. What does it mean? The one eagle at the top talks about God the Father and God the Son becoming one to gather all nations to themselves, make them one and rule over them forever. Bring judgment to all wicked. That is ending Satan and all his generations, uprooting sin, darkness, and its works so that there will be no evil in the entire world again, and also to give life in abundance to all his creation. So, say, Oshe NDC4, they were basically looking at mankind. They were trying to interpret the definition, the relationship between the world we don't know and the world we are in. So the NDC were trying to bridge God and man through politics. They were trying to bridge what we don't see with our naked eyes. They were trying to represent God in our politics. And internet, they decided to pick eagle. They decided to pick green. They decided to pick red, green, white, and a black. And these were the reasons in the NDC, JJ Rollins, Eka said, this is the color we need. Color pathway, so Obi Busa say, Adentina, me made the pathway chia. Almost say, Sa colors wainty, and your person be the pathway. The reason and the meanings behind this color inti and your person be the pathway. Yamfa color ne keke. Mr. Do you have something for me? On the other side. Now, you ask yourself a simple question. What about the NPP? The NPP as a political party, their colors, what does it represent? What does the NPP color represent? What does the NPP emblem, the NPP elephant, what does it represent? Does it have any correlation? Does it have any significant meaning to us as a people? Does it really speak about our relationship with our maker or even our struggles as a nation? These are questions you need to ask, because before you join any political party, you should have a reason for joining it. Answer about joining a sorry biano. Ubusa say, oh, Pentecost are sorry we. Omu logo no. Dien a mini dien a chere. Adentina Pentecost use color way. Hey, Anglican for. Omu use color way. Me joining Manchester. Color no. As I say, me joining Chelsea. Maybe a Man City. Me a AC Milan fan. You ask these questions because you want to have a reason. There should be a meaning before you join a political party. Now we go to the NPP and ask, party, what does it represent? Does the party represent the people, or the party represent some people's ideology? Because the group of people who sat down to put the NPP together said they want an elephant. What does the elephant represent? Aggression, force. They sat down and said they want red. They sat down and said they want white, and then they want blue. Is it a westernized color they decided to rely on? Does the NPP represent anything? Does their colors, does it represent anything? Because when you pick the flag of Ghana, there's a green in it, there is a white in it, there's a black in it. At least the flag of Ghana has a red in it. the NDC has about 3 colors, which is red, which is in the flag of Ghana. There's green, which is in the flag of Ghana. There's black. The NPP has only a color red in their flag. What does it mean? What does it represent? What's that? These are the kind of things that young people like us, we want to ask. Idea ben and a tari party no more party no. Na idea ben a tari. My team, they are trying to dig, they are trying to pull for us to see what really these things represent. Does it represent some small group that everything that they have to do has to be aggressively done? They have to use force or say katashi. What does the party represent? This is a research I was saying in Let's go out there and research the motive behind the NPP, the logo, and the party itself. And you say, party one. These are simple questions you need to be asking. And the reason why we are able to show you the NDC one is because it's out there. We are able to find it. But when it comes to the NPP, it's tough to find it. And internet, we are saying, we should all do this research and go find the motive behind the color. White, blue, and the red, and then the elephant. Why that? And I know it's going to be on their website or something. So if you guys can do the job and bring it back, we will be very happy. But at least we have been able to prove to you or shown you why the NDC chose the green, black, white, and red. And the motive behind it. Our motive partner, they could choose such colors. So we are waiting. This is going to be a homework for all of us. Let's all go out there and do the research. MPP no de na ewo mutimuti omofa osono de na ewo mutimuti omofa red omofa white and then omofa blue muma ye nyina enkoya research no ochira ana Monday ye betumi aye sa homework no ye be solve sa problem no. Now Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado is making noise and backing. Ekufuado is backing because he thinks to say Ghana for Jimmy, we don't remember things. And debia me who say NPP for almost sorry, almost Mahama say your short memory. Mahama say your short memory a yampa. Nanke any short memory anka say and the Ghana any sanke your president. Sanke short memory ne wa anka say and the Ghana etino any sanko bia etie ba umia. Enya short memory ne wa anka NPP 2020 na nka disa Ghana ni bia kwato abama no ba Ghana for do na ejimi nti na 2020 on kwato abama NPP enti se yaka se Ghana for do no short memory it is true. Now Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado aba bontina be kasa afa Ejapa ho, and I want to say this to you. Osi Ejapa na ye nyina ya te no fictitious eye nipa bi ena akweden akoke kansem bia bom ena sansem no yere ba beto ono ne party so no ono de ohu ne se eye NDC for in just 1 week nipa na nanim da Ejapa book ne so no wakasa tie in just 1 week ohene na nanim da Ejapa book ne so no wakasa Gabi Ochida kwa oye kromfu tetwi amoaboaten owo Ghana eye nipakum ne nkwasiade ekoso a oye achimni a sebi wegu achimfo ni masia oye ewi no ono so akasa Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado oye president na ono na di sebi achimfo ni bia ni mo di nkwasiasem wo Ghana no ono so akasa busa ho se adentra eye ebu akwa hene a bronze hye ne sim a o se ye ne maame no ya beifo on de ne maame nye beifo o se book no 2012 de chroye na menim se na owo ho ne chro book no so at least ebu akwa hene na nanim da book Ejapa book no wa magana fo nyina ati ase se onim time a chro book no that means he knew the book had existed before this John became president. Enti yani ati an krampo no ne anim mpo se the book no existed around 2012 abedu 2016 18 19 20 22 24 enti omwankasa hine no ene bie na no ka se book ne wo hodada he failed to tell us the portrait book no ba onim se na book no wo ho na mbese mbusa Ghana for say Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado ende ogina ho eka Ejapade buka ose onti ase na eye asama NDC for eka to no so no wo ye Ghana ni a wo Ekufuado di Moma yankotie eye toy president no. Ene de okaya ewia na medwudwom ama Ghana for ehu de ekọ.
In the run up to the 2008, 2012 and 2016 presidential elections, and Madam Sani, I'm not here to settle scores. I was the target of numerous false and malicious stories aimed at attacking my credibility and integrity. In 2008, baseless allegations of drug trafficking were spread, along with numerous rumors about my health intended to cast doubt on my ability to serve as president. President Kufuor was also accused in 2008 of having sold all of Ghana's gold reserves. Again, the 2012 election saw false reports of my alleged arrest in London for drug possession and fabricated quotes designed to stir ethnic tensions. In 2016, it was alleged by sympathizers of the opposition that I had killed my late wife. Today, with a few months to the December 2024 elections, they are at it again. A fabricated document entitled AGYAPADE3 is being peddled around by operatives of the opposition as evidence of a grand scheme by my party to annex the assets of the state. These experiences underscore the importance of discerning truth from falsehood and the need for all of us to remain vigilant against the dangers.
So this is the toy president of Ghana. Or see, in Kofa can sama fan ho bebre. Amanfo so ne ku ne yire. Amanfo so no kra na ne ho nya den, ontumi nya den endi president. Na amanfo bi so no wi, okeka boso no onom. Amanfo keka nsem bebre kra fa akofo ho. See ase kofo aton Ghana gold nyina. O ti san nsem ankofo kafa ne ho nyina besi ndene ne nyina na ye NDC fo ne kan ye. Enti because sansem ni nyina nya no kore no se nde wo ye Ghana ni na se wo hu se book bia ba na book no de ewom no ano enam chen Yesu Kristo kra e de Yesu Kristo ensam o kan ya manji book ni ndi oji sa jimijimi wedi o se de because ensam o keka kire ye se NDC ka to ne su nti o se sa wo kai se NDC ka asam to ne so a de se book no de ewom bia manji ndi even though no de wo book ni mu bia e be mu no o se manji ndi. Because yes on the kune yere evidence ni wo because yes on no no wi also on the medical marijuana because yes on na oyare why bypass mienu na ultimate the president we the president o se ka se kofo akowia Ghana gold ni nyina na nya no kore ni nyina ye bosremu ka NDC for ka ye enti ye nyina ye wo Ghana no se ye hu AGYAPADE book no na se ye hu de ewom na ye de ani ato form from 2017 obedi president oni ne busuafo ene ne hene a galamse odi afa na motuom eda galamse atachem no o se saa nyoma ne nyina nti se ye hu saa book ne na ya kan a ya adwene ye adwuma ye hu se ne nyina ebe mu no o se even though de ewom nyina ya no kore mama ye njindi akwa we na ka cho se sigina ye hanta okofa ba omiaba amane de seed na free 3 akọ 1 saa chichidie we gina wonim se de wo edien AGYAPADE book no manjindi achichidie we na ka cho so obesi 350 senior high schools o Ghana nyina in 1 year 8 years ni onsi kuraba saa achichidie we saa gina wonim ka kire se ai AGYAPADE book na da no manjindi achichidie we na ka kire Ghana for se Ghana ye wo no sika yeti sika so ekom de ye achichidie we 7 to 8 years ni achichidie we and the Ghana for the betoduane di krebi ni ho o se de okan no sansem no okan no ebesi nde no enti we no okan gini di achichidie we eko around the whole Ghana eka kire Ghana for say or the bibia fe na the Ghana beyond 8 yankwa brochire mbo besia biem achichidie we after 7 years wabo besia close to 1 trillion Otigana or CO even though book ne da wenim no de wom bia ebem enso manjindi oji achichidie we di achichidie we ka kire wo say Ghana no see the president ni be shedi nsema onya family and friends every say mahama nua ba akopɛ ene wo mahama aban mu na one de oba na busuani ba akompo and then busuan for 55 ni nua oforiata ɛyɛ Gabi ɛyɛ ne busuafo and then ne ba akɔgye deɛ ɛyɛ ambulance contract almost $40 million. Papa ne sɛ atichidie we ka kyerɛ wo sɛ saa nyoma hu no book krim no ɔno de ɔka kyerɛ wo nyinaa bɛsi nna na wendi so no sɛ wahu de obu krim na sɛ de obu krim no ɛbɛ mu kura mangi ndi atichidie we na ɛka saa asɛm no kyerɛ wo atichidie we gyina we nim ka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɔba bɛsi 88 hospitals agenda 111 adeɛ kye ɔso wɔ de 23 abɛka ho ɛbɛsi nnɛ onsi hospital baako atichidie we ka kyerɛ wo sɛ AGYAPADE book na wo wako school kakra kenkan ɛde atoto nyoma bi hu ehu sɛ no korɛ no ne nyinaa wɔ mu no ɔsɛ ɛno mangi ndi uja atichidie we di atichidie we ɛka kyerɛ mo Ghana for sɛ moto abama na ɔbɛyɛ president a ɔde adeɛ bi ba yɛ friend Napco Ghana for mbebunu 100,000 omu nyina benya adwuma emo afa bia ka ho ebesi nnɛ ya pam omu nyina obia mpo enya adwuma ebesi nnɛ atichiri we say even though we twa wo satro no agenda ɛyɛ de AGYAPADE book na ɔno ne hene enim da so no mangi de wo mu ndi even though utumi kenkan ehu de esi no atichiri we say mangi ndi wako school unko school ya kenkan akire de wo mu ɔmo ankasa hene na wayɛ galamsey ɛde afa de to ho na ɔte ho no ɔsi 2012 da book ni by 2012 no na NDC for no mo kyerɛ no mo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo mfa free power ana ɔmo kyerɛ ma MPP aba power na sɛ NDC for krampo na kyerɛ ya ɛne sɛ NDC no ɔmo prophet papa wom and the NDC political party na ɛyɛ onyame na eyi ɔmo fi sɛ ɔmo hu 8 years or 10 years ahead because adeɛ bia ɛwɔ book ni mu bia no ɛwɔ hɔ nti sɛ atichidie we bɛgyina wɔ nim ka kyerɛ sɛ disregard the book mangi ndi efiri sɛ obi ka asam fa wo ho. It does not justify said the obu krim no enya no kre. Se obi ka asam fa wo ho a. Se sebio obi ka say Yesu onya agenkwa a. It does not mean say Yesu nya agenkwa. Se obi etuntosiogu Yesu Kristo so. Yesu Kristo asam ka na o kan so obi anje ndi those times a. It does not mean Jesus Christ is not the Son of God, and it does not mean he did not die to save mankind. What you believe in does not change the fact to say the book is a fact. Every single thing in the book is true. Actually, we Jimmy. And abema chichidie we. Abeka chira will say, book na wa kind na wa wudi we ni atoto form. Ehu se de o book rimu nyina abem. Mangi ndi atichidie we oni certificate o. Atichidie we ka so wa call law school ye ka se onko fa ni certificate mbra o se ayera. Atichidie way for almost 80 years on to me provide a certificate or chess or a lawyer. Atichidie way said the wa kind no mangi ndi. I am being realistic. I am trying to let you see a nipa na ojina we nimu no. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo does not have any credibility. He's a disaster as a president. He's full of lies. Akufo-Addo from day one, his political career has been full of lies. Himself, or Nwankasa as Akufo-Addo, he's a walking lie. It is all a Ghanaian. Why should you pay attention to this tortoise? Akufo-Addo achichidie. Odin kwasese na obode chipe na odinitia kweshem ose I didn't see. Akufo-Addo adekudie ntia me so oya achichidie ne se odin kwasiasem na oka se hey wadi kwasiasem na waka ne tia kweshem na waka ne to akweshem na o sha minem oso we hu. This is how a tortoise behaves. Your boni patuo wa ya waso West Wagon. Yete commission, your boni patuo 2020 elections or say wakoshe ne kura mu ante abuwo funu. He has a tortoise life style. Akufo-Addo or your political tortoise. Now you're Ghana Nina atichidie we ka asama kire o mangi ndia oso bejedi. Nobody should take this guy serious. He is a walking contradiction. He is the epitome of lies. Akufo-Addo we di atrobon bonyono or your bonsam on kanokre. AGYAPADE book no e omo no kyerɛ. He knows in the space of just a week. Omo nyina akromfo ni nyina ba bontin said they are speaking on the book adintra every summer meeting. Eno maka say yankoka book we hu asem ambre na sia enkofo no ebete yeto eno ntina wate Gabi eno ntina wate ohene galamsey hene no eno ntina nda wate Akufo-Addo mo akọ meeting wo chebi emo mo hu se Ghana fo hu omo to Emma chichidie we aba bekeka nkwase asem na ya nyina ye jai de ye yes eh Ekufuado de oka de nyansa wo mpa o ene book no ye nkan biem nti ye nyina ye nkoto ntwene na ado danko Ekufuado bema waware 9 wekum bi ni ade uje achichidie we di. The mere fact is obi aka asem afa ho does not mean say wabokro no am ye nchewo enye no kore. No, the way they think, it tells you the kind of people they are. He omo ready mo ache hu se mo agimi. Omo ready mo ache hu se Ghana for mo agimi. From Ochineko, you will see Peace FM. Openyine jekum. Ube kwa misefa kamo. Alote Jacobs. Omo hu fin. Omo twa se fin. They will come and sit there and say, "Oh, President, listen. Asamna no wakan. Buki obey. Yenti wansam. Infantini a friend alote. Infant for yenjimi yanka kwasia we. Eden the friend infantini. Asamna listen. Yenyimde ndisi funu waye. Na openyine jekum so aba. Oba. Na ode nkwasiabe ebe defend nkwasiasam oba betena ho ene asam we de una me koka. All right, thank you, Mr. S. Bossman, I am on air. I'm sorry, I'm on air. Openye de kum so betena ho a na ode nkwasiabe e defend nkwasiasam oba ene kwa me bibia boko abenden na yesi president so abekasa afa buki a yesi AGYAPADE buki kwa me ewiase de wa unim yesi wankasa utiri ho ayibone na president aga say de wa benden emom Ghana ne yeto no yenyina ye kyekyere Ghana mum yenya abotre ne kyekyere sene yesebio obi betuma kofa nwoma bi atro e de ato nipa bi so yenim bebi efiri baaye yentumi so ntena Ghana nkasa nwoma yi kyenkyene a ayekufuade na busuafo efiri se me ne wotie kwa me mpenfo beka yesi okobi akyekyerie kobi yesi osono otwe ankokora ne wonam kɔ ebia emrantie bi na hyedam ana sebio oma kekansem asieni mientumi ntina ha because mpenifo beka kwame yengyina nkran ne muntete nkran ne nkwasiabe na ogina nkwasiabe echi na odi defend nkwasiasam kwame intimi de my penyina me wa hai asema president ne kai ye kan ye se penyini de ote fie mante na se penyi su dware na nsu asa de metuma ka fa won ne se yenyira ye ni motwam de apokwa me ebo asasi nipa bia ni wa ne hotene na na dodanko Ekufuado bia nim de wa ye free SHS wa ya ende ukobe kurasi a omunyina anya school akọ enkyere se yentumi nka ne ho asem nanso yentumi sebio entwa asem bi ensfan show bi yenyina ye tikrom ha mpenifo na ka omasem obebu nkwasiabe okaba ku mienu na obu nkwasiabe na de defend nkwasiasam ochina from Ochineko adakabre eye den openyina jakum ko omuguguti radio so enkwasiasam omu be defend moasem we ebe nkwasiabe ene de Ghana bedu nkwasiabe book chia na achia kwame intimidate de metuma aka no na goku ba ku gina ho ayeso act movie na alote jeko nenum kan kwame danka apeteshini no omo tetam mo ho odem eho yesunkum peace for mo eho yesunkum no wogum de ntwe omo be defend nkwasiasam omo mu kudem nyina 15 years omo nyina ewu. I am opening your eyes to the facts. In Georgia, Penya Yukumbeba. And the president say, "Oh, shed the president can a yasemia a yen yapa nemum." Nana danko Ekufuado or ye penini wa ye kakra obeya boa Ghana. De bia me kachire mebunu sene omokasa abufuo so edim penifo atam. Ye see obi na ebega say ye de wo na ndeme. Nemum ye penifo e wa he de. Asema president akan de me metuma kachire kwame. You see, usuma berwa baby oko wada de emfa ho. Na mmom anke beka se MPP de nkomo kɔ e de opposite Ekufuado na nka ekɔ ba wo mia de nim se ɔno ne eye Yewura Mahama na ɔmo ba ekɔ akansie. Ni nyina no eye MPP. Na wo hwɛ adwuma MPP aye na nka me de me hu ni se MPP fo krampo de saa homa we na nka ni se ɔmo ma adwene kɔ so na nka ɔmo ka nyoma pa ɔmo aye kwame hwɛ adwuma Ekufuado aye and then nanse ye so akɔfa eye de excavator painting ho abesi Independence Square kyeche ese Ekufuado free SHS aba ɔka na ɔyɛ campaign fam ɔka na se ne ho ba ne ho so kwame ene obi anim impenifo na skan ye de bia impenifo na kan ye saa impenifo ya na ton ye nananom ede ma abrofo impenifo ya o ochina openye de kumbaba Kufuor nkwasi asem we omba besoso so omde nkwasi abe unim nkwasi abe unim de nkwasi abe betuma ayew openye jekumu omdi Ghana bro papa. I'm telling you. And they know the tribalism is omkasem omunim ebe a omubu ededa nipa amasa se na enye nkwara asa wo yene enye nda na yewu yewu yene ye teacher ne Mr. Fosuo time ye si so no ne yesua twi ni bi nti enim de ekọ onyame dom nti no ma nyine wasantememu sa wo kan AGYAPADE book na now we are Ghana near this part of the book. What does it say? Ochihine, sorry, Ebuakwa hine, man, this is Suminaso. Ebuakwa hine ne kaye, or see book in 2012 the buyer, Nippon Mucho book, I'm say, although the Asante group within the current NPP is gearing itself to take over the party after Nana's tenure in 2024, it will be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. Or see, Nana Dankwa Kufuor enche obefra bemu 2024. Book way, Ebuakwa hine say 2012 the buyer. Den no mu say de nyine besi book ne say 2024 na nada dan kwaku fuado na wedi na aban ewie na asantefo no mo party no be pese mo beje party no afa omo be pese omo be kenten party de so na omo pese ye fa ekwan bi so na asantefo no ne omo ahemfo no ye twa omo bo ye ka se ye twa wabo a e de se wo ye carpenter wo da epona no obi aba otia wo so ekodem e je se ye twa wabo omo se omo be twa eye asantefo na bo na omo wo ekwan bi omo be twa asantefo na bo okọ de omo kan omo say it would be ideal if we could work to bypass them in 2024. With the hard work, we could work to pass the mantle over to a non-Akan person. Omo say adia wo so mo ye nyina na say e wo se Ekufuor e free so no we ni buka achimfo kakra no chro you answer Ekufuor e free 24 no e wo so mo make sure say kian kin e wo se eye den nipa obehye Ekufuor den nan no eni se oya santini e wo se oye tani enu ntina omko primaries no Alan Kojo Chiramantin upon everything that he did omo make sure say omo twa na frim omo yi Kennedy bodam ni no because Nana Dankwa Ekufuor ne hene no ene ne busuafo no chiro book 2012 say in 2024 no primaries no de be matani because tani no mo betuma hye de so o kan de aka na omo say under whose presidency we could secure the maturity of our takeover project. Into omo say omo to me de eyedien flag bearer na ematania because nobody can omo ni so be yitani am Ekufuor time omo chobuku no no mo prepare ba omia so obey Ekufuor tani because omo say 2024 no asantefo no ne omo ahemfo no be page omo mu say omo pe party no but omo nim say asantefo no bi adwene wo fom into omo betwa omo abo na omo de tumi na matani sene be ya omo betumi ayeden atena chire na omo atwetwe Ghana se koliko na sika omo wia no omo tumi de eden a control Ghana book we eye Ebuakwa hene ka kire say 2012 ne chiro no wan e chiro ye Asantefo me catch them. Their next action is to come and topple Otumfuor. Me catch them. Wentie. Ekufuor na busuafo. Omo target. Ne say ohene na otie Ebuakwa no. Omo person powerful che Otumfuor. Na mo ama mani anda wa. Di omo beye no. Se party no. Mo bo careless. Na mo tam to mi ma ba omia. Otumfuor say tutu sikedwa no be na ne dia ye kapa no munsuo. Me na me catch them. Asantemai muntio asam kese ebesia franka ebi nsi so and they all say omunam Ghana omubu Ebuakwa hene ne cha asante hene se bre mo bo careless say ai ye de twa efuruma se power ne bedi ba omiansem a their next thing to do ombe limit Otumfuor na kwa sikedwa kofi no ombe nane na omo de aye cap esifia num koko me na me ka kire mo omo be me na ne sikedwa no ewia kete na sikedwa no eja tuato o de afa sere book we 2012 na bae on sende Alan Kojo Chiramantin ya santini aka bibia e wo party nim we di mokwa di nkyene ede ne kon agya kyerema te said yen bo siako emredu ya edu asantefo so se e was alankodwo kyerema di ekira na asantefo ahemfo akodi achemfo echi mese de omo be yemo no yetumfo amonte efise ye de ye maame ye awonafo ye de ate ye papa no ye mfantefo yate ye see ye dimu ye tumfo amonte adentra ne maame ya ahunani yate ne papa ya mfantini aboa yate ye behwe de obedane akoa wa santememu a e o Ghana kromu ha mo de brebre na mokosa lai se ntwe ye de MPP for otumfo wo fa na £700 ene ye de ye ntuma se ne ntafo ntafo brebre na motam to mi shaba omi ansem book ready nkan ka toro Ghana Bible eda ho na edi nkan ka kyerem no mo de monkoto na momfa nkoma omo aho na mobehu de ebesi onso mo ba power na mo tam GMP sika edema eye ekurase hene no da be na mo tam sika bro otumfo so fa ndi birthday da bi mese mo de bre mo bebo me di esu mese asantefo kada enkakra na mo tam to me na sa mo de she ba wo mi ansem ayila lao me say ahemfo beda ne nkoa and you know how they will do it sibi omo be ye na be mo wanwa the way omo be limit mo no edi na alankodwo kyeremante anya ma asanteman alankodwo kyeremante ne eye ekufuado eco competition ema de bosie ni alankodwo kyeremante contest ekufuado bi anko be wini edi na nkofo we afanya alankodwo kyeremante ekunipa boni nkofo trimutuo ese ne nkofo ani party mpedifo nyina akodi ba omi echi nanado danko ekufuado ne achimfo ketwa we omo plan ye ultimate omo pese ofori panyini fie ne be the king. And the only way they can do that is to silence Otumfuo. And they have done it for 8 years. They have gotten to that point also mutanity no mo nani sikedwano. No mo kira santeman se omo yenketenketi o sa achemfo no. Na be na te sa achimni ebie company mo bia kumda. They be omo ye lawyers. On sa ankofo nkoro awe ekufuo ne bedi etuo ofori atamo. The focus is on the asantehene. Asantemaya konwano asante for mo power no mo be bremwase also 8 years the disrespect of the amamo mo hu bibia da otumfo nanado danko kufuado efa konwa si eye ne ka mu ebetena kumaze ka se kwaberefo nkwasiafo ya anya mo kwan amamo ade na bobeye indirectly no otumfo na ekasa cause otumfo ete asantememu ye kwabere this year kwaberefo eye na dehye otumfo ya asantehene ekufuado betena asanteme ka se kwaberefo nkwasiafo kwabere ohini ni wo wanya kwana mamu ade na bobeye. They have consistently shown you people say omo person mo finish mo omo be finish mo muntie futuo mo de makoma ena ye politics adwene na da mutirimu no mo yi ato atwene ena mo de makoma na nado danko ekufuado buso omo be tim makoma sikadwa no omo be nane omo de be plate omo de be ebonsia omo de be tototo omo nsa omo de be omo shoes me see sikadwa ne omo target o one day mo da wade be chen ye see obi de dynamite akwhye bebia sikadwa na blow bum obekona sikadwa ne ni ho we mo se ba omi ekoliko mo de tumi hye ba omi ansem mo ntwa sa piece we infanto me see mo be bom nsem afre Kevin mo be bom paye mo de mo yem beto akere kom se the internet Jesus can asem we mo de mo nko salai na mo nko toma ba omi a book ready nka ka akere mo ye wa ha yenko enim me de wona maka akere no info agenda 1114 said dey sikadwa no omo be nane nom de ayebo nsua nom de akoma go dealer no me say yeti krom ha omo defe mo mo tam to me na ba omi awurade yenko enim Wo de ye kan okreche mana mo dwumuto. Yetia. Ukọ bukrima, waye kwan ya woche bi nyina. Nana de dankwa kufuado waye ekwan ya woche bi nyina. Oye wie no side free wifi ato chebi. Chebi kuraba ne nya no wa na se de bento wa ne nya no ho. Enyoma efiri asantime mu ba ebwa Ghana na bi refiri chebi ba. Enso obaye no waye chebi kwan nyina na watam GMPCC ka de ode ama ikura se hene no. E na ode wifi ko no waye ho light nyina. The next target. On san saying odi afashe be undom ye. They are looking at you people. Na mo bo careless. Mo ana ye ka se chiro mo te. Da be na oti se chebi ni ye bi adwuma we bi company we de chebi ni dia wo. Achim ni dia chebi ni dia wo. Da be na ko ti bi. Wo she chebi ni bia oh me ofa oh unim no. Dr. Ampedu ai oh ono no ye lawyer o obia ye lawyer o chebi obia mfa ne nsanka e mankwa na ye adwuma. Achim from Bema Yejuma, a mangwa, de be a lawyer, and I know a lecturer. Eh, now no, sa teachers training college, or no led or lady, or dear, obwa, omun yejuma, mum yejuma, Kakra or one of the man so better tawa, Jumunyomina. Only a third generation. The Omu Yano. Mission impossible for. Why do you say, Obetu no atina sasa ho 30 years atweman so a obewu ne nana bewu ne nana kan so obewu eye omo gene no omo ne asantefo e odien e wo ma omo be kire mo he sa chimfo we sibi omo minimu no mo de ye kan ye sere mo je sibi achimfo we minimu no mo hine no buckless otumfo na so mo tam to me e de mabaomia they will limit you people. Muntie me. They will limit on be bremwasi. O de mo pa mo challenge na mo hwe. And a lawyer. Achim ni bia a lawyer. Obewu obi o resourceful achim bia no oba na atiti ni bo wurem aye adwuma esidan aye emmema ni nyina ye lawyers manson kwa. Omu di 45 no ma pempe mapa. Omu nyina pempe mapa. Omu di 45 48 40 no mo pempe mo pa. Adwene boni omu mu bi achimfo ni bi. Sa ekufu de busa omu nyina pempe mapa. Obi eni wo wi wona pempem. Ba kumpo ni wi realization. Adwene boni. Omu num wi. No ma adwene boni. Wo num wi na adwene boni sa wo tirim. Me de maka no kra kirebo. Abrantie ka kiremo. Mama mfa to mi e ma de yin.
Yente o mining free Sakura Fonsen. Na Sakura resource yempebiem. Yente o mining free Sakura Fonsen. Na Sakura resource yempebiem. Yente o mining free Sakura Fonsen. Sakura resource yempebiem. Yente mining free Sakura Fonsen. Sakura resource yempebiem. Pressy Brunite snow monso uncha Sakura. Kone binia area siwa pampem. Wakocha Sakura. Yente mining free Sakura Fonsen. Sakura resource Yente mining free Sakura Fonsen. Sakura resource
Ye betimi aka kire mo ano no wo de montam oman no masakura fo saba wo mi ase sakura wo de montam hye ni nsem se kua hey spider kuai. Now story for Fraba is got to do with agenda 111. Okoboy ese Okoboy site struggle to get land and local contractors, lack of capacity for delay in completing Agenda 111. Okoboy say Agenda 111 no muntu minsi no some and a contractors now we are Ghana for contractors no masa omo nya de ebi mo okran pom start adwuma apam omo somewhere Jimmy Okoboy ono ankasa the constituency yakobu general hospital to ogu yensi ye osoro na obotai se kokohwe de ya se Paul the nice kokohwe de number nchiase Okoboy ono okasa no hospital na esi ono an constituency ni kuromak nkran mu ye bubu ato ogu yensi also ono nkosi Agenda 111 ma Okoboy say Agenda 111 and could you tell me to mean say one insas some your problem and him for no be or her tiasie insase and two contractors no crown on Ghana for contractors no nyade obo area dwuma na ma no onye omapempam bi enu nti ana ma Agenda 111 hospital omu ntumi nsi some wejimi so amene yesi omu ntumi nsi bibia. There's nothing these people can build for you. They cannot build anything. On say no matter 2x4 excavators abisi say district bi abeje excavator baako 2,500 excavators na enya taban 2 ye na way. Charles Bisu Krasini way enenam. Last me reading the resume a because on make all say Charles Bisu were responding. Charles Bisu or met Charles Bisu or you rapist. Mrekuduka ohwehwe acid su egu nkofo ho. Now, any hunter for the be a Jimintra and those boys they can because that is the only place they will go and get votes. Share Kobi Ochredakon, Janky we Jimmy na nunsu we. Yes, we a regional minister. Kobi Ochredakon. Inti Agenda 111 no on person catch them say embasso. They cannot build any hospital. Last we catch them say between the NDC and MPP, since say a T MPP every a year baafo akoto time. Eba ya bedu eye baumia time MPP NC hospital baako MPP NC regional hospital baako emienka say NPP dia sobo form esi ye wie ye manipa akoma koja yaresa ebi nsi da we enya party a susu box MPP NC one university. What they do is upgrade ya change din MPP in fact aso embo from NC University nipa kom da. NPP as a political party AC so from Bafwa Koto time based in the NC1 factory or Ghana. One district one factory. So they were already existing factories. That Ben out is somaka say ku for the see factory way Ghana dia e produce what be ba kumponi ho. Me say almost started one district one factory. What to say? Omaka say one district one factory way nanado dankwe kufuado MPP kofua buying and a dia sobo from AC ye nipa 10,000 ye juma or 2,000 bin see da oko council one district one factory send existing companies and they support yomo. That is not building. The NPP this they are a collection, is a cluster of criminals with tribal tendencies. They don't think about you people. They think like a mad elephant. They don't care. It's all about destruction, aggressiveness, and foolishness. They don't inform because yemudu doni ye Jimmy. Yemudu doni ye niminyansa. Yemudu doni omo sabade bekan kwa sema yebejie di because ya adwene no de ejie di ndenkwa ne hiaye de ye ma mameka bibi nchiro. NPP as a political party, they have never considered war. On say the behind the obuso say nana do dan kweku for the MPP dey say free SHS. Na mpese mbusa question bi o. Ghana nkura mo start free SHS. Yemfa ne say obia eba oman nkura nkura school. Start free SHS okufu ado. Abreso san nkura nyina mo wen. Mo awofo ni bi na ya twe mic busa mo say aban wei enye yentuntian free MSC mo mba na omuko free SHS no omu nyina omo wen edie na omuko so free SHS a abeya mfaso nne na na dan kwa kufu say odi free SHS ba san kwara no omuko e no omo wen enyom no mo dwe twiprage ya no mo mba na omuko free SHS no metumachi 50 good dem obi antumi nchiro myself Some will say school. Na sinka school dia, sanko bia to go school. San korana mo som ko go school say Ekufuado say free research obi akọ school no omo wie ye no e de mfaso na abaso na wo awofo na nkasa na ugina wo say me de me ma me ko school me do form 1 na me jai no mfaso be na ba so. What is the difference between school na ukoye no and obani school na ukoye no? Because obani de we lazy a pay adwuma nti enya na wutia ye nti ene na ye because enya wo na wutia ye di school ni ye we jimi. Oh, mo problem ni nyina ne say bibini dia dima bibini ni say obeka che bibini say what sorry I'm sorry o tina wo mpa no so me kwa ba me tupunu we mu 30 minutes dwene me ba ka de odwene kire me wo the problem abafie asem kese na wakofa ma Kwame Amoako say Kwame Amoako ada atwene mu blatantly Kwame Groji get say blatantly Kwame Amoako atwene mu no aga Kwame atwene mu awie tena wo mpa iso me top ni mu me ma 1 hour pa dwene me ba de odwene ye na ka kire me wo de asema beto Kwame Amoako so ye problem nyina no ye nim nyansa ye mpese ye bedwene ye pe ade fu lele free na wo free no ma me na ebetua na nka medwen se majority of nkofo nam Ghana street so a ye from we free SHS obusa ne se ne ba no e de no kosua wo school o wie free SHS de na wa ya ontumi nka nkyerɛw mo pa mo media for na mo kwa abonten wona mo ko hyehyia ma me for ne sankofo na mo ye busa ne se obani ko free SHS an o wie de na oye onka oga se wa ko free SHS moa fofole John Nyoma bonde aponche aka bona the street kan kakra waya kakra kada makoche atwitwa awe bonde na mope se mo be ye adwuma enyan aponche ma na nyini na mo anka se mo twa ne kon abompa ya awe no mompe de ka bona dan chen na mope na free SHS me say mo interview mo street kan so a mo mu se mo say no obako me ban ko free SHS o wen esi ade na oye ontumi nka abaka se ankra ndi o mako free me say okọ free SHS wie no o wen and free SHS nkora no oko hook up a omo no mo captain's band wo ho omo price for full ebi kuraje less than $2 $1 nyina wom for 16 Ghana $1 is 16 Ghana o yes ka kase ebi $1 is 16 Ghana and okwa free SHS for hook up ebi mo je less than $1 50 pesos 50 a cent nyina wom and ya tikrom ha and I'm kwasi asem agenda commander 11 commander Sugar Factory asemesi DNC. The Minister for Trade and Industry KT Hammond says the government's quest to revive and operationalize the Commander Sugar Factory has not been fulfilled because the factory was not well constructed under the John Mahama administration. KT Hammond say, Commander Sugar Factory now went to Mbia no. Ni nyina ne say, NDC fo nsiri ye. Ebiti ye, ebisu di ye. Afebo be edu. Hwe. And the adia chinya KT Hammond say Commander Sugar Factory no ye free bibi lease oti ase almost omo be lease Commander Sugar Factory for 10 to 15 to 20 years oti ase. And I'm going to speak to Mfantifo no. The last time 2 days ago I was talking to you the Fantis. Me say this is your last shot. This is your last shot. On say John Mahama ne ndizi kofa Ameri plant buy. And they yeda kokuma say honam ne yeda adwuma honam ne be adwuma Ameri plant no omo mutia santimemu. Muntie na Mfantifo mu bi we jim. John Mahama ne ndizi kofa Ameri plant buy. Na ewo Western region ahantafo ne nye adwuma ye wo ho. Ena napo ne hwene setting ngaleng. Otam Ameri no de ko otumfu asase so asantimemu. Mfantifo mbusa mo say sa Commander Ameri plant no hwana mu ne ye adwuma wo ma ya asantefo NDC for aba besi Commander Sugar Factory. Mfantefo asase so. I'm speaking to Nananom, Nana Himanom, young people in the central region Mfantefo te seme. Ye mu bi ye jim inti na wo use ye dem belfo. Ya dem mol. And the KT amount, or say a friend Tahiru, or ye Mfantin Kremo, of your dance yasokwa. Wabe trade minister. And asima obi na no ka say o se factory na de kudienti omo ba 8 years omumbie ne say 1 John Mahama mo be factory ma anye ye and 2 sa wonte ya omo say omo be lease eye Commander Sugar Factory de ama company bi lease it ase war beton in disguise war ba beton Commander Sugar Factory na ma won hu ma men kan story ne nchiro. The government is set to lease Commander Sugar Factory, Commander Sugar Development Company Limited, to an Indian-based firm, West Africa Agro Limited, for a renewable term of 15 to 20 years. NPP abaya ba omia ene ekufu adi enim no almost Commander Sugar Factory on the India for ometon amomo. Forget about the word lease. Lease it was here. Omo the factory be more for 15 to 20 years. Omo nye di omo pay. After 15 to 20 years, egu no matter how than amaye. And if any lease. Minister of Trade and Industry KT Hammond states that this initiative aims to revive the company's operations to meet domestic demand. Or say, adikudienti omo yesa na say, ebeboa na company na bo adwuma ma sebio efiefo nyina so ho atomo. Omo de company no Commander Sugar Factory no omo gie free Mfantefo nsem no de ma India for 20 years. Mfantefo Adiachia omo betena nkran no maka che Mfantefo de the central region is a swing state near the Jimmy to ayen ye swing state emoa ejuma ene yetamama India for. Now you say India for but just our company we are 20 years more space room. Obi obey adwuma wo India for asibia nje more than 1,000 Ghana. Now when I catch us say Indian company no India for dia ekufu adomo company. Commander Sugar Factory no boba omo mbie no omo asa aton ama omo ho omo je. The Commander Sugar Factory Development Company Limited, also known as Commander Sugar Factory, was established in 1964 but halted operations for an extended period. In 2016, the previous NDC government secured a $35 million loan and an NDC for ADC Commander Sugar Factory, $35 million with equipment in there. $35 million. Now, I'm sure what DB. Bebe me busa o say NPP for ba power. E dey in some eno kafa Commander Sugar Factory. From 2017 to 2024, MPP for so must spend $50 million on Commander Sugar Factory. Ebesi ne yembi factory no. Mfantefo ahemfo won time. Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, ahema wa won fantimemu. This is the time you guys have to come out and support your own. Now you say Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman or your vice president obe penesa Mahama entam Commander Sugar Factory ma India for. O you say Nana Opoku-Agyeman beti ase. O you say Nana Opoku-Agyeman be Mahama say Mahama tam Commander Sugar Factory for ma India for. O you say be never. Because the chrome for there Ghana for there or person the chrome for nye adwuma ye. From 2017 basin there, these people have spent 50 million cedis. Ubusom said the end of the year Commander Sugar Factory on Kancho. Near to Chroma, this is what they told us. Mokai, these are some of the things they told us. Commander Sugar Factory 98% complete to undergo test run in July, where 2022 na Alan Kojo Chemantine minister. Now almost a 98% done. Almost yet test run. Now you be a jumano. And the KTM would say, and this if we see company ni almost see jumani ye. I feel Mfantefo what I say. Mama MPP Jimmy Mwache Mfantefo ni bi. You have allowed the NPP to fool you and some of your leaders. They have done nothing for you. All that they say is central region, your swing state. Na yensu ye jiminti. It's a papodo. It's a papodo. It's a fantinya nkumase. It's a yaudo. It's infantimemu. Wabesi factory. Political party obesi factory no. It's entoman ejim. Another party aba. Opesa oton opede waton factory de ma India for eyamwa. Wongen. Now Jesus kejetia market no. Sende. Ende NDC focus omo de ma India for some manager. Jesus asante for metiase. Oji so tu for betiasie enso wa hemfo infantimema sa nkwase asem we no mososo me see kejetia na esisi wo no se we hospital no sa Kumasi airport no sende Mahama base odema India for so omonje en running for 20 years oji so tu for betiasie oji sa mampon hene oji sa asante for betiasie anko me yoma deja eyoma hem abetwitwi for maka kire se omo boye dua adenti na wo mfantini abesi factory wo kurom na NPP about power 8 years. Ombia no also ombie or tamama India for 20 years. E infantini to da me. It was a NPP ni e aponchene ba. We got e ogwan ne ba inim nyansa ejim. Yati kroma dia na maka kire. This is what they told us. 2022 Commander Sugar Factory requires 20,000 acres. Sorry, Commander Sugar Factory acquires 20,000 acres for plantation. Yentiani kufu the catcher say NPP abaya kwaji 20,000 acres. Osi wakoshia mfanti form penifubi. Osi 20,000 acres. Ewo mfanti memu 20,000 acres in a way. And yesa like oto abase mponchi. Where is the 20,000 acres? Edie no mudi ye ewe. 2022 no cast asem we kirem. Ye kan no kura kirem amonte. Mikro mfantefo wa ma MPP Jimmy won. MPP so onye bibia ama amo. Ende ukoshia mfantefo KT Hammond has decided to construct AstroTurf for the people of Bojusango. They are constructing it now. He bought rice and 4 cows for the students of Bojusango, Asukwa district, to cook for the school kids. Wait. Kwankwasi ade bi oye no enti wakoto nenjie. And also I asked to TEF. Inti adansia sokwafo ento abama no ketia mo Jimmy Fuwi. NDC has always had a plan. They have always planned for the central region. Yanim fantifo ni ye Jimmy, we need to understand. Ye mu bi ye Jimmy. Some of us are foolish. O yana ye femu no ye nia ne ye koso o yana ma ye ho. Ye mpenifo no momwa infantimai, mumwa infantifo. The central region is not a swing state. A NDC stronghold. Ediye na NDC nyama central region biem. Ediye pa na NDC nyama central region. Ediye na mope. Ye betra ka je se be ye airport amamo. Ye be ye de ende habo amamo. Mo airport ediye na MPP aya amamo infantifo a mu bi mu agimi edi MPP chi. Ediye na wa ya amamo. Ediye mpunto na MPP di abama brabom. Ediye kwan na omaye, ediye school na omasi, ediye factory na omaye, ediye na MPP fo aye achanyi ma brabo. Mumu fantifo ni bi mu agimi. Central region is not a swing region. Central region is an NDC region. You have a running mate who is from the central region. Anke will say ende oba time bia or central region bia anke ende otumi so de baba ansa se kotoma na na wei aziwo fia oye ba yam fantifo ni bi ahoye ani jimi nti ye be jimi ye ho na MPP fo abedada ye emo t-shirt na ye de jimi de na egu fom se mponche ne ye di omachi omu wi a no mabokobu nkotodwe e wotumfo anim Ombehu eye miangasa me nana Koisata na ompese omkasa tia no. Kwasiafo we. They have done nothing for you people. And I am a central region person, me Fantini. Omo me problem or central region asim for no, more asim for no. On send the moon so you say. More asim for no mugona madri mo some ya sante for no. More na must say central region, more asim for no. Instead of you people to accept some way fante for. Mo beto aba edim puntu beba no. Mumu bi mugona moto abase moa. And the oba asin in supapa be ne da ho. Enkofo where galamsi asem mu nsuo nyina ye da ho guo jimi ye ho. And the otra mankesim udi wura miankasem papa kroma ye odo obesim fante fante nyankoma ase. Na se woka se okọ straight enkura ho nyina ye nkura se bibi papa bi ani ho. Enkura ho nyina ye nkura se. The NPP has done nothing. Ekwan da ho nyina ye NDC na ye. From Praso all the way to Adansia Square. O pai ediafa eye asokwa ekobwa uko straight to Bekwai to eye ni nyina this na. And so still ya da hoto wode yeto nkwasiaba na ohia. Mo amugu asen ho kokofo no. Mo amadwene am se o mugu apona no de o magimi no. Mo na mo say eye central region. Kofo ehu se mo amwa asen ho no sebi omumu bi mo ndwene. Oba na obeche asinim no so we high asin central. Ena odi Kennedy Japan betua ho. Kennedy for 30 years wanfa kuraba ma ena moto abase moa. And insu papa bi eni wa ewo asin amono. Insu papa bi eni wo asin prado ma se no. Insu ben nkofo edi galamsi asem nsa asin nyina. Time na NDC wo so na mo amugu asin wa amoye koko ekuafo na munya koko fertilizer for free. And the cocoa fertilizer muntumi nto. Na muda hu gu saa kwan no mu se ye de ye nka mfantefo ho mfantefo do mo mugu apona no. Na aju se NPP no mo consider mo se mo ye asantefo ana. NPP no mo hu nyina mo se mo mfantefo moa. They don't see you people as intelligent people. Omo hu se mo agimi because omo nim se mo nim bebi mpo a mo free. Mo ye asantefo na se mo ye mfantefo. Huh? Mo amugu asen ho no mo amfantefo na mo ya asantefo. More problem. Intima meka bibi nkyere mo. NPP4 Commander Sugar Factory no NPP4 through KT Hammond Commander Sugar Factory no omaton e de ama India for 20 years. And omo use word be lease omoboa a old fashioned word. There's nothing like lease. Omato for 20 years. Yakase we lease car. It means say 5 years sir. For that 5 years na ya wodia. Tie. Remember being that out. The duration no. That duration ya wodia. You have full ownership of the car. Yakase ya asase we lease with 20 years sir. It means that 20 years no every activity be a was asase no profit or loss ya wodia. Into the KTM say they are leasing Commander Sugar Factory. It means we don't have any power. India for na ebe you see a company name make sika e dey come krom eba ne sen and amfante for party BBC factory mamo na party nkwasi for party bi ba say India for na amfante for ahemfo to you are not releasing a statement about this. And also Ochina the Central Regional House of Chiefs it me release this statement say they don't agree to this. And see on for etwo support KTM money MPP identity the money under the table. Edena ebasa because the Commander Sugar Factory ye adwuma from Praso emrantia ne mabawa mo ho nyina ekuafo mo ho omo do ahwede eye ekuafo mo wo saa kwan so ne emrantia dodo nyina benya adwuma Commander Sugar Factory. Do you know that? Direct and indirect job. You will be a otifosu a obetuma be shop ewo around Commander Sugar Factory. You will be a oye hairdresser obetuma be in the saloon around Commander Sugar Factory. You will be a sebio oye kwenia obetuma do ahwede 20 acres obeton nyina ama Commander Sugar Factory. Mo amufri asempra ba be si be a Commander Sugar Factory wo mu nyina mbenya dwuma ye. Enkwasiafo we ba ya mo som de ama India for. Now you say India for Say Ghana buy better ahwede ba ko ho 1 cedi. You say India ni obeto ahwede ba ko 1 cedi. Obema 1 peswa. Upeu, o de beba. If we say wo uni baby akọ. Aden na yatena ho man kwasiafo we asay Ghana. Nye ne mfantefo na yatiti bi homa kwasia bi tenkran. Say the central region vote on issues. What are the issues you are talking on or you are voting on? The central region is not a swing state. The central region is an NDC region. I was say seat was central region you could the NDC war. Now mwanga say imagine say NDC to be control central region seat. Do you know the development that will come into the central region? So when your central region 4 ministers, 4 economic cabinet ministers, do you know what will come to the central region? You have the vice president from the central region. So NDC to be capture seat or central region, do you know the number of people are on the free cabinet ministers? So when you uncall for 4 economic cabinet ministers, that's the free central region, the vice president is central region. Do you know what will come to the central region? Nana Dankwe Kufuado, Eddie president, Asante for MPs bear 14 and a cabinet ministers. Omo Jimmy Nti omo tumi fa hwin kofie. Oba Ekufuado cabinet 80% omo nyina fi Ashanti region. Adentra e ho no omo de tumi ni ma no. But omo no omo Jimmy Nti omo tumi fa tumi omo fa edien impunto nkofie. Omo tenkran no omo de sika na omo wia no akoye edien real estate no omo di jantrafo. Na nka mo fantefo mo ye smarter. Anka we de nka mo ankasa mo nua no mo maame. E na nka e kwa vice president. Aden na mo nyina mo support no. This is simple maths. KT Hamod wacha wasasi iso 8 years no owu. Akọ na mo so jimijimi obewu he mame ka bibi nkyerɛ mo. Professor Adai ya osafo mafo Freeman Pare Michael Kwe Hakman Usu Ajiman Miami Papa Kufuor Nana Dankwe Kufuado nipa be 7 amaboboyi nipa 7 way obi endi 10 years omnyina bewu. It hurts me to tell you this, but omumu ba kumpo ni 10 years. In natural order no ahaban foforo te and ahaban dada te. Dada ne tija foforo no. And God has made it in such a way it will get to our turn, we will die for people to also come. These people have mentioned obi endi 10 years in Broso. Eka da ogabi ho eka da Ghana so. Do you think these people will help solve it? No. Sika omo pebia omo de ma omo mba Freddy Blay eka ho. It is sometimes sit back and ask yourself, na sankofo we adebe pa no mujama ye, they will all die. Omo priority now so omo nananom benye sika, omo nananom. It is a old commander na factories wo na say also benye adwuma ye na akwa na aka 10 years we wu no a o take a decision na o da home man to me a we jimi. I am telling you. Mabobo dina chiremo 10 years. And to majority of them, they will die. And you say, that is how the Lord has made it. Eyo nyame na ahyehyɛ. Na eden na ɔman yenitua sensamanfo kan ho. Na yɛde yɛ kra ene yɛ re nyina yɛhyɛ samanfo nsɛm. How can you invest or entrust all your future into the hands of people who are close to death? Why do you do that? You don't make such mistakes. Nana Dankwe Kufuor Freeman Paris Kufuor, they don't care. And the Metise Professor Adai, Eka se, John Mahama, Eka se, Oba, no abede, na Oba, he will renegotiate the IMF deal. No? But he said, Professor Adeka said, Mahama is talking too much. How can he? He cannot do that. You are foolish. You cannot. Mahama should tell us he's talking too much. And then Mahama said he will renegotiate the IMF deal. It shows, say, Bebrene nyini adwene ne nye adwuma. Se Mahama kra kase, I will renegotiate the IMF deal. To renegotiate your debt, the krapo kekeno, it means that you are basically recalibrating your economy. So what the cat, say bank, and etia what dying come on as a worker, ebi oyejuma Coca-Cola, oyejuma Nestle, na say odan no o mortgage no a bank and the tua because the tua car na bank na tia na say okobo be sibra ukodi nkwasi asem na osika asem sei na wadwuma ball na first no na ye till 2000 Ghana and when you adwuma foforo na adwuma no ema 1000 Ghana for you to be able to keep your house, for you to be able to keep paying for the house and getting a place to sleep, you have to go to the bank and renegotiate. That decision to go sit with the bank to renegotiate, you are trying to put your economics in place. You are trying to refix usikasem. Until when you go to the bank, the obekacha money say, "Mona mutia me dan we kamame. First, the juma na be 2,000. Na bosu be 1,000. Because of my careless lifestyle, no say juma ni apamo me. And the menya juma for about 1,000. Until I want to relook at the payment. Right now, I cannot be paying 1,000 a month. I can be paying 200 Ghana a month. For you to take that initiative to even talk to the bank, because bank, they have already paid for the house. So when the bank will be forced to sit with you and say, okay, 2,000 a month. Now 200 nisa. Why don't you pay 250? Also make you 210. Also 240. Also make you 220. The bank might end up meeting you at 225. Meaning you are recalibrating your finances. The bank is still taking its money, even though it's not taking it how it was taken initially. Right now you are still paying, but you are paying to favor you. It's Muhammad say, I will go to IMF and renegotiate. It's even a stepper to show that the guy wants to recalibrate the economy. It means to say, our planner or the baby change the problem we are in now. Who says the IMF is not open for discussion? When the case IMF is not open for renegotiation, when the case IMF, John Mahama can walk to the IMF and say that, you know something, right now we have cut down on so many things. Fiscal discipline is high. We have limited our ministers. Today, there are some places we can do what? Subsidize. There are some places that we are cutting it down into conditions, this and this and this. This is renegotiation. It is all about you having a government that is disciplined. You having a government that does not have appetite for big budget. You having a government that does not consume. So when you get a government that can sit down and say, this, we are not going to do it. This, we are not going to do it. These are generating revenues. Let's go to the IMF and tell them, these conditions, take it off because anyway, the IMF will be reasonable to say yes. Then let's do this. It is Obikra Eba Power no catch say, I have a plan, and the plan is first renegotiate the IMF conditions and not deal now. That person has a plan, and no one alone is a plan. Yanti Kromana John Mahama 2015 edge $900 million spent from IMF. Ekufu mobile power. Then no mobile Omambe party say they have renegotiated the IMF plan. Professor Ade Kwasiampe, you want to Ghana? Didn't you say Ekufu has done well? Mo Jimmy, mo penifoni bi mo Jimmy. John Mahama can go and do refinancing. He can go and renegotiate. The IMF will just be looking at the books and say, okay, you have been in power for a whole year. Bank of Ghana Mboka $60 billion. It's a good step. It means you are saving. You have some foreign reserves. Now let's go to your energy sector. What is happening now is collection has been very effective. Now, what are the IPPs? What mean you negotiating my IPPs? This one too looks good. So right now, the conditions that is how you become flexible, and it takes only intelligent people to do that. Professor Adani Sanko Krani be no more Jimmy. They are old-fashioned analog for Jimmy. John Dramani Mahama and this catch them. They have a way to solve this problem. And let me tell you, governance, you need to have a skill of thinking and skill of communicating. It's all about the presentation and what you say. The bank manager sitting there is looking out for his interest. You are also coming to make sure your interest is a priority. So it's all about being smart. So when you get people who are not smart, now the Tumisha Munsa, they cannot even sit before IMF and renegotiate a deal. And anytime I catch you say governance, it's all about people who can think, people who have good communication skills, people who are smart and proactive. And there's John Mahama Kacho say, "Sa condition where IMF they are 2 years, when I come to power, because of my experience, I can go and renegotiate." And when I renegotiate, every 3 months be I to petrol, every 3 months be I to light him. But I can renegotiate in such a way I will Ghana, you be flexible. A buying also has to be disciplined to get this country back on its tracks. That is what we call intelligent leaders. There are so many people sitting on radios in Ghana. There were so many people sitting on radios and TVs in Ghana. They are not supposed to be there. But you see, Mr. S, okay, thank you. There are so many people in Ghana. I am former professors, PhD holders, majority are foolish. So what is a John Mohammed Bill and Rakacha say, I will renegotiate IMF deal. That is the best solution. That means our plan. That means he's looking out for you. That means our plan be making sure say taxes are yet to and finding ways and means to make IMF at the end of the day meet Ghana halfway. It's all about experience, negotiations, and contacts. You need to be an experienced politician. Because a politician who experienced, now IMF no way leader, or check our records, no? This guy, he used to be president, right? When he came in here in 2015 and took a loan, what did he do? How were they able to apply it? Were they able to meet our conditions? How quick were they able to recover? And non qua alone, it is your CV. In you got IMF because I am John Mahama. I've been here before. This time I'm here to renegotiate. Because if you check my records, when I came here, I was able to make sure whatever we discussed, I lived up to it. Now, you have given my country a deal that I feel we don't sit at a good place. Can we re-look at it? So, Unya Obia, this is the biggest political statement in our history. For a president, a former president who has experience to tell you, say, these fools have messed things up. When I come, I'll renegotiate. One can say, I will see what I can do. Or say, I will renegotiate. When he says, I will renegotiate, then it means he has seen the loopholes when you fools were renegotiating. Because money experience, because you take people who are not economists, good financiers, people who don't deserve to be in the job. No, you went there, whatever IMF threw to you, you people swallowed it. More Jimmy, or say, I can see the loopholes. I have been there before. My people they have been there. We know where the loopholes are. It is Ankoya Garden, oh, you're smart. Also, I could school kakra. John Mahama is telling you, problem near facing he can solve it. Say for we bet to solve a problem. Why haven't they renegotiated well with the IMF? Say nebeya bosomi and sebia yentua light bill and kosro. They can't do it because omu need the intelligence to do that. Enti did ya no garden John Mahama kind of problem actually is to renegotiate with the IMF. Ayebida, yes, obetumaye, I believe it. Our experience, yes, into obetumaye, I believe it. It's a statement fufrubia because Brian Bresi siane a car a kufuad mobile over 1 trillion. Send ye beya sa a cano, India bro, sa a cano, and my one tree. Send ye beya IMF near Bedi Jumabat, ye won't entry. Into your probio betuma babaka just my be paying. Met me a call any bank manager we are casa. I'm a bank manager way at the end of the day. A cana at the bank no say you 2,000 a bit you 200 and no yet your busium. Na say busia the bank cat. Na busia dan etim bank say obeje. Na ye busia ni baako ababaka kire say munya abotre. Me say busia panyini a odi enimi. In some on the bank ne ko kan ya bosum bia bank say you 10,000 na yen sentua e dan we emfa no. Sa negotiations on the bank and coin na enhunya because okoya bank for the cash into 10,000 or je on the bank for na antwe wan chere bank for na the good into ultimate 10,000 okoya no ba munya abotre maba me say mama me nkona me nko bank manager na me kwan a mefa so a sa 10,000 beti aba 2,000 Ghana aden na o ma sa nipa ne nko sa nipa no so kasa no wa ye adwuma ne pen no ye busia pay no ja o tu kwan sa time na obetu kwan e dan na mutim no na on the bank ne kan na mutua 500 Ghana otu kwan na bank ne frɛ eye bobusu pin foforo no say bra hesia no mo betua 2,000 sa nipa na sa ba say hey Ebusia penya bija be chima no wagimi wontumi ni bank mpo antena se anka asem ni yie emende mutua 2000 maba momfa ebusia penya ni mame me ne bank fo be kwa kasa ye betua 100 Ghana a month adenti na wo so wotena obuta se die na obeye wagimi hwe ne press ne past hwe ne experience hwe de otumi ye mre bi so you have to renegotiate eno na betuma ma problem so nyina ate. So Mahama renegotiated with IMF, you bet see more schools. Mahama renegotiated with IMF, you bet see more hospitals. Mahama renegotiated with IMF, our economy will open up, you bet for nipa bibiri juma. So Mahama renegotiated with IMF, what is going to happen and say, yeah, on mine ankasan, you benya sikebi dia to say eslamo, and sa ada fant na Mahama kriti no. And no enema ekru estati edeno ho estati eden efa juma ebien juma. And you say, mo pese ekuro no emu bie na wonya adwuma ya e wo se nya obi obeba obene IMF kwa kwotena se aka se eye sesi abebia ye wo no enye enti sa contract ne de ye bese ye sa sesem na e favor ye as simple as that. Enti NDC for our biggest message apart from job creation almost some create adwuma 24-hour economy through that create adwuma and making sure our democracy is intact and making sure say Ghana as a nation starts to work, you know. The main thing Omaka Anwe Ding Mahama say he will renegotiate our biggest problem, and that is the IMF conditionalities. Guys, we are Ghana in our Shamia. This is it. Now, Shadie, what do you see? Yes, Sine said. NPP for say Speaker of Parliament Enra Echi and I'll say Parliament Jumadi omudi nyina no omudi efan we abewie ye into almost so air koje omahome na omo besaba. Speaker Alban Bagbin on the Speaker of Parliament. When it comes to decision taking in Parliament, he can choose to call the two leaders and reason with them. He can also choose to take his own decision. And then a manner different from the leaders of both sides. So before leaders of both sides and say, this is what I want to do. But enyanshe. You see, Nana Dankwe Kufuado dinkwasi asema. You say you will be a friend Council of State. You say Kufuado person oyubia obetumi aji Council of State for adwene. Edia ye de opesoye. Nemum enyanshe obetuma ye de opesoye without consulting the Council of State. The Speaker of Parliament, even though he works with parliamentarians, you know, as a speaker, he can unilaterally take a decision. Yes. And he respectfully obetuma decided say obetuma aji adwenkyere. So when the speaker decides to take a decision that is not contrary to the rules and regulations of the House, the speaker has not offended anybody. We need to put that in our head. So speaker take a decision. Na se enkontia Parliament mra any Ghana mra. Nobody can hold the speaker accountable so with diboni. So you need to understand the Speaker of Parliament at the end of the day, Obiani will be to mark as a speaker committee crime with any standing orders or any rule from the Constitution. The Speaker of Parliament has not committed any crime. So in committee crime and could be court. Our catch the court to say, I don't a speaker. A close parliamentar when you use Article D&DA, but because the MPP knows, say speaker and committee crime, no, they are trying to say morally it is not right for him to do that. No, Alban Bagbin can choose to take ideas from the left and right. As a Speaker of Parliament, he has the right to take a decision. Say decision no take an entire the standing orders, entire the Constitution. No fool can force him to come and open Parliament. And I ask a simple question. That pedophile Afenyo Markin, can we ask him, say, Parliament is also the leader of the fools, you know? And he Mraben and a case speaker dibone, and he has done something wrong. I thought he said, oh yeah, press conference, he was going to state some articles and some constitutional phrases to tell us to say, speak a boom raso into your Supreme Court or maybe a parliament. But he could not do that because Odim said what speaker did. Emrebiantia. Now, the NPP are saying, the majority leader in parliament, Alexander Afenyomakin, the pedophile lawyer, has spearheaded a formal request by the majority caucus for an extraordinary parliamentary session to address critical national issues, including a $250 million loan from the World Bank. NPP for say, Parliament now, omako recess now, obia kwa jina homeno. Afenyoma can say, Speaker of Parliament, omrambe be Parliament, aden, or say, NPP are buying loan $250 million World Bank. Into ombe be Parliament, ponona obiambra no manka yeye. No monsanje sai kaden pay so kwasiafo. On se NPP omun jini obia ho. Omun se munyina mo jimi. Oma bobesia over 1 trillion ato ho. Almost as IMF some a World Bank some beji besia $250 million. Into adentina Alban Bagbin a close parliament. Abra Imremuno parliament is in research. Oma be a press conference Alban Bagbin almost shedding so be a parliament. No almost sankoji loan. $250 million. Era de nyanko. Are you not angered by this? Are you not pissed off? We are Ghana in so, and I'm saying for the first time I agree with Captain Smart. So we are Ghana in then also better MPP now the MPP we Jimmy we are boa unnim nyansa. We are Jimmy for it's a fact. But how do you think? Inti omo insist say Alban Bagman mbrambe be parliament in menime ya. Adanya omo person omo gi 250 million loan no omo che no omo koye politics ye ba beto aba into omo hia 250 million no makocheche. How in penifoni kruma NPP Council of Elders no money ho, they are happy about it. J Ekufor is happy because ye chesika na you be so aka 3 months ni akoto aba oji loan of $250 million o de yeden oje besia of $250 million e dey important na wo de sasika na ye yama wonfie nwotwe wabo besia over 1 trillion unsi one school one hospital. What the loan close to 1 trillion went to see one regional hospital manipa nkumanko nyanyarsa 8 years akabo so miensa mi akoto aba o insist say Alban Babin be parliament na bra na be ye unim de ya so mo be parliament a Canada Japan be akotena waka ye I'm telling you so omo be parliament a kweku kwatin Obuasi West MP na wenya throat cancer na so kan kwase asem say an na den Ponzi scheme obekwa kotena akoka ye I swear to God the NPP is a criminal cartel and them it say o kan say me kogu kwati Obuasi West MP muntie me san kwase afo we I keep telling people don't listen to them.
As I get older and especially spending time in the ministry and also coming here as a chairman for the finance
ministry. You mean finance ministry or God's ministry? Which one?
Oh, spending time in the Ministry of Finance.
Okay, all right.
And then being the chairman for the finance committee, you come face to face more with the realities of our country's economy.
You have a clearer picture.
A clearer picture. And it also gives you a better understanding of where our economy is going. When you have that much information, you begin to lose your appetite for partisanship because you understand the problem. And when sometimes people react, say negatively to suggestions about we having to fix our country, and they say you would give the impression that we have not managed the economy well, I'm thinking, will all that matter if in the end the country goes down? Would all that matter? So it is more out of love for my political party that I want this country to be managed more well, our democracy to be stable, so that my beloved MPP can continue.
His beloved MPP can continue looting this nation. What's the last part of his statement?
As I get older, out of love for my political party, that I want this country to be managed more well, our democracy to be stable, so that my beloved MPP can continue operating and doing for this country what we are capable of doing.
Okay. What? Ebi amu amuko school kosia English, grammar, literature, won't tibro fasi. Man be chiro di opeso wakachiro. We oya kronfu. Or say, why Juma Ministry of Finance? Wa head the finance committee in Parliament. Or not ye minister, deputy finance minister of finance. Or was West MP me MP no we Jimmy Fucking. Or see ye no. E hon wako hu se Ghana sika samone nye. Okoya minister na obey deputy finance minister of finance no hu se MPP adwiriga kro no. He's speaking and he's speaking as a politician. So when nyansa na obetie ni here or catch will say, because at the end of the day, say Nkwambe deputy minister and Kobe Ghana sika sama say no. What he's privy to, you are not privy to. Inti oteki Ghana sika sama no ne hwe Ghana sika som so be dun de no. We hu say Sibia sika sama na say no MPP for twa yatro. But owie no, he was speaking as a politician and doing what, glazing it. So, oh, my beloved NPP can continue. It is your own beloved NPP that made you a deputy minister, that made you realize that there is no money, and that the money that the Ghanaian citizen is thinking that we have, no, it's not there. It is also that no one say, so that your beloved NPP, that it means they are kind of you are still doing politics, because if you were wanted to be honest with Ghanaians, Ghana for say where we sit under the leadership of this government, our money matters is in a mess, and that we should vote against the NPP. This fool is speaking in parables, or catch them when it's on kind of chino or kind of brofo, because when him said the foolish masses of the NPP, you don't brofo. As some or catch them or say MPP are say Ghana sika sem. Sa ponchire ni free so as be catch us den chemu a obedi ni chim. He was a deputy finance minister. We anko sports minister anke okay. Or your environmental minister, na or your deputy finance minister. Or sabe head the finance in parliament. Or say, dear in the past 8 years, there is no money. In Jobaso Chere say Amin Adams be kind budget Chere ya, meme yen jindi. Se ba omiaka Chere say the economy is well, meme yen jindi. Se obia fini MPP ni mu beka kire se omana ye ya o se yen hu ni se oboa, but because onim se odan pese oye MP nti o se my beloved NPP, because onim se MPP for ni bi ejimi, so wanka my beloved a o meto etia no. Language bi wa adwene mu ma wa adwene mu na ho language kweku kwa atin ye kronfo. Mrs. $250 million loan on person going to World Bank. Send a beer parliament. Akwasi ampenyu kwa kotina say yeah. Kwasi asomo kenyina no. Obesa ko kasa my beloved MPP. Yeah. Yeti krom ha. Opa ma alban ba beer parliament. Kwasi awe kwa kotina ko yeah. And he goes at the tail end of his speech saying, Onoka say, so that the NPP can continue doing what they're doing. They can continue doing what they are doing. Meaning, MPP Corona was saying no crowd. All that he cares about is MPP being in power. So what say MPP are a opposition? I'm going to be with him over who's a Ghana Sika Sama say. Why are you saying you still want the MPP to continue what they are doing? It means you don't care. It means it's party over the country. Now, I'm not sure idea. Language. Mama Rimfi. Yatia so ye nia bra ye tie Ghana munsem no. Aya mama ye Rimfi insem bebre. Ehia pa. Breakfast in bed ni ade.
Okay. This looks good. Me too, sorry.
Croydon. South.
Today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal means. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. Our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner-up in their group.
It will be for 30 children, exaggerated. Some of it will be minister.
Okay, so where do we go? What's up, what a man? I've sent a message to Jospon. And the reason why I'm making say I want to spend 2 minutes on this matter. It was this video of a year Paul Ademotre, Edis Akra Ukotna, a year Metro TV.
Today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal means. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. Our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner-up in their group.
You take this person to Metro. Security breach. This girl enters Metro TV studios. Right in the middle of the action. So that's what I'm telling Jospon. Say, Pentecost, sorry, no, you're penny woman, or so preach Ghana for say, on your penny or chatro, on canocra. This guy needs to leave Metro. And I'm telling Zoom Lion, it is this video we can make a say, Paul Ademotre needs to leave Zoom Lion, Metro TV. Zoom Lion should at least tell him to stay off. Says Zoom Lion, one yes, Saturday, it means. Or Brandon Paul Ademotre, you support it as a Pentecost elder. And a Pentecost in Penifua Mo Ghana, Moni Zoom Lion, Edin Komo, Ekoba, Eye Bibiano, you are all in support of Eddie infidelity. Ain't I just want to tell you people, say, Zoom Lion, owner of Metro TV, no, Paul Ademotre needs to be suspended or taken off air. If we don't see any action from Zoom Lion and the management of Metro, then we know, say, Mr. Jospon, dear Paul Ademotre, break home, no. It is against your principles, but you are in support of it. Into me, I will not see you as a credible Pentecostal. And a Pentecostal, sorry, Nankasa Krampodo, I will not recognize it. A man for are looking up to Penny 47 Moody Pentecost in him to take a step to prove to Ghana for. And you remember, as Paul say, ne sofu, say, Mema Nenkasa, Mr. S, Mr. P, get me that pastor's name. Get me his picture. I will dig that pastor and let Ghana for know what that pastor has done in Ghana. I will use all my time to prove to Ghana for that pastor. So far, while sorry ni ako say obi fie. Akobo jantra akobo tutu ekogua ware. Oya so far wonim nyansa. Oya so far nyame adwuma na wo ya. Obeka kire kwasia ne sema mane nkasa. Obeka kire de so onko pa chew na onfri TV so. Na oya so far tutu ni kromfo nti. Wo ka kire de sema mane nkasa Mr. S, Mr. P. Get me the pastor's picture. Get me the church up. It is between me and you, this pastor. Me say, Poladomochi send the pastor some man kasa, and that he should hold his horses. Me say, you, that pastor, it is between myself and you. I will prove to Ghana for what sorry me guno. Me say me what sorry no me guno. Because untumi ntena wiase se we nyankopon nipa na obi okwa wa asore akogu aware na woto woka kire ne se me mane nkasa. Are you a man of God or you are a pedophile supporter? And I say you. Hey, don't let me use words. Mr. S, Mr. P, pull that pastor for me. It is between myself and you. What's that pastor crowd? I don't know you yet, but I know Edna Paul Okoa, sorry. Get me that pastor's picture. Make sure wo pastor no. Mo de Ghana na mo didi nkwasi asem hye. Mo de di man na mo de to na mo da dankofo. I'll bring that your church down. Me gu sorry no. Kwasi awe edi nkwasi asem wo Ghana. What was our pastor say? Menkasa. Now you the pastor. It is between you, this pastor, your church, and myself. Mr. S, you got it. Get me the pastors. When you done, get me the pastor's picture and get me the church. Kwasiafo motete Ghana. Amanfo wiesika kunkofo senkofo aware mudi mu jimi to wase mu bi mu ya sofo papa unim nyansa. Na ese wo sa sofo re jantre ni. Wona na wodidi ma na wo yire de da he medege wa ma urebe ubenu ho wo sa pastor we. I will prove to you. Me know our judgment will be on this earth. You this pastor. Mobema nyoma ayeye na nyamesom no mo na mo sei nyamesom no mo sa asofo ni bia jimifo we mu no mo na mo sei nyamesom no. I am holding a lot of things. Me person be who pastor crawl. I will open activate investigation was over no. Me say your finances, wherever you save your money, how you are using the church money, I will let the world do. I will prove to the world. Me say we will protect the gospel. Paul didn't kwasi assembly account. Wabegina TV send the pastor sema manenkasa. Who are you? Me say I will bring you down, you this pastor. Me say I will bring you down. Because me will say you are the devil's incarnate. You are supporting crime. Oh pastor no motia and I most supporting kwasi asem in the name say nyaminipa and I would dear jantra for we are sorry for sika. Me de wo yiri nyina beka ho. I will let the world know who you are. For now I don't know the church, but I will get to know the church. I will get to know you, that pastor. Mr. P, Mr. S, get this thing for me right now. Say my pastor says me cannot talk and that I should hold my horses. You will see. More.
Okay. Me too, sorry.
Croydon. South.
Today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal means. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner-up in their group.
You want to have this one?
I can see it. Oh, yeah.
Claudia's cocktail, right? Claudia's cocktail. The new name.
Yeah.
Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia.
Get him a new cocktail. Claudia.
Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so what?
Fahrbahn frei. Fahrbahn räumen. Fahrbahn frei. Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so when do we...
I'm still waiting for, I know my team. The next 24 hours is too much. I just went offline to activate an investigation on this pastor. I'll come and put the name of the church, the name of the pastor, the name of the pastor's wife. I'll prove to this pastor, say, Yemfanya Medin and protect Akron for any ajantra for. The principles now we use, no, more be moving through. Until right now, it is between myself and you, the pastor, and Paul. See me? What's up for no baba? So be the be or baba. Ebe o de so yere. Me say it is between myself, you, that pastor. Paul say, stop, Mr. S, cut that piece for me if you can. Paul is saying the pastor say he should not speak. Get me that piece. And you, that pastor, it will be good for you to come out and say you did or you did not do it. Me say what Pastor Chrono, it will be good for you. Because I know Paul is a liar. But if you actually told Paul, say, then it is between you, yourself, and myself. Me, I don't lie about these things. I will go dirty on you. Now, let's look at this. LGBTQ. Anti-LGBTQ plus bill. Let me quote this. It is a filthy practice. So we are urging the president and the chief justice to do the needful to avert the anger of God. End of quote. Numo Belemfo II, acting president, Osu Traditional Council. You see, Osu Traditional Council for Akasa say. Trumu and another dankwe kufuado. You see, onfaning sa enshas also onye. Chief Justice say also nye. Me catch a Ghana for from day one and another dankwe kufuado on sign it. Madam Tokonu, she will not do it. Tokonu, or one of the most hypocritical Christians on earth. Madam Tokonu, mu Chief Justice no. Me say upobi oye hypocrites. When it comes to ne religion, Tokonu. Onye Christo ni bia o. Or the Christo ni dadabo. Na obi a woso ye Christo ni. We a judge. Say onyame asempa na odi adwuma kasanka ade we nkwa wa sign it that. Wa ka say president and sign it. But because this woman has used Christianity to cover up the hypocrisy and internet they were and Osu traditional council for another danko ekufuado any chief justice and then a krata we mum pesa mo be signing. They don't care about you people. And let me say this with all due respect to the Osu Traditional Council. Ekufuado does not care about it. It does not respect you people. When Kamala Harris came to Ghana, did Ekufuado kai. Nana do dan kweku for the jina mo nim ka kire mo say Kamala Ban say it is bound to happen. One kan kire mo.
We don't have any such legislation here in Ghana. A bill has been proposed to the Parliament of Ghana, which has all kinds of ramifications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate. No legislation. The bill is going through the Parliament. It's going through the Parliament. The Attorney General has found it necessary to speak to the committee about it regarding the constitutionality or otherwise of several of its provisions, and the Parliament is dealing with it. But at the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it, and the Parliament is dealing with it. But at the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it, and at the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it. And I have no doubt that the Parliament of Ghana will show, as it's done in the past, first of all, its sensitivity to human rights issues, as well as to the feelings of our population, and will come out with a responsible response to the proposed. The legislation was a legislation that is being provided as a private member's bill. This is not an official legislation of the government, but it is one that has been mooted by a handful of private members. So we will see what the final outcome of it. But my understanding from a recent discussion I had with the chairman of the committee, the substantial elements of the bill have already been modified as a result of the intervention of the Attorney General. We will see what the final outcome will be, and that is the stage at which I will also have the opportunity to prevent.
What the idea kind of say? Actually, I have Parliament, and the saying we speak. Why not Parliament is doing this? And when Parliament is then I'll come in. And instead of saying things when I'm actually I have the name say eja. What did I go? Actually, they don't cannot say. He was telling you he won't sign. Also, won't sign it. On brofo. Parliament is doing it when I'll come in. He has come in. What has he done? Odinka Kachira Mudadada said he's not going to sign. By any Jimmy. Engineer Titigana and the agency Kufuadu a different human being. Atichedia Hove. Okpo. Ede Atakura. When Oyensioba. The Amoka no also traditional council no. Onum se Moka enko baby. Diana Mobe. Asante fokro kwa di omatem omo ahemfu nyina yedin ose kwabere fo ne otumfo nyina omfam kwasa sem nko no wonye kwan bia ode na konwa na kosi asante bem no kan owie achechede ahofe e no firi ho ba ha wasa bankrafo asase so ose on sign also traditional council. All that you people need to do is to tell your people to vote against the LPP. That's all. It's like for 3 months. There's nothing you can do to a madman. Achechede ahofe is not going to do anything on sign it. The Chief Justice sitting there, she's licking the butt of Achechede. Madam Tokonu is not a Christian. Atakura, they don't believe in any principles. Into what the Osu Traditional Council, my little advice to you, Manananom, is that you people are supposed to tell your people to vote against the NPP. That thing of you people trying to play neutral. The NPP does not care about Ga people. They have taken all your lands. They don't respect you people. They use some LI. And then today, the Achimota Forest, they have shed all the land. You people are homeless. I'm going to be blunt. With all due respect, the chiefs and the people of the Ga Traditional Council, you are all homeless. This small Achim clique, these criminals came in. They have shared your lands to themselves. Today, go to where the new DVLA is. Move a little bit away. This foolish guy, the former general secretary, Kowinseni, you know, your friend is saying, Kowinseni now, you know, what's his name? The former general secretary, your friend is saying, go to where they have built the new DVLA. Ewo eye Accra no. Akwe yin, your friend is saying, Kowinseni, your friend is saying, get me his name. What's his name? I want his name before I mention, because I have pictures and videos of his estate. John Bwedu, estate bia we see wo monko John Bwedu. wajema asase ni nyina si estate kohwe asase alo bedie tuo majewo eye achimota forest ma me na nim se bola bed na ne yere no monkohwe moton asase ni nyina. You people are homeless. You got people. You are homeless. That is why a foolish fool like Kwame Efifa can sit on radio and insult the chief priest of the Gans. Everybody's quiet. And even tell the Lungwa people they are animals. Nobody did anybody. Nobody shot him in his head. They don't respect you people. The Ashanti party does not respect you Gans. Asante 4 party MPP no. So with all due respect to Numo, what you are saying, they sit at the Jubilee House and laugh at you people. What can you do? The only thing you can do is to take power from them and then insist on what you people want for a new government to do for you. And what can you do now, or what you can do now, is to tell your young people and the people that you people control to vote against this tortoise and the junkie who calls himself a vice president. You people should stop the press conference. Nananom, Numo, Manche, Dromo, Jomo. You people should stop the press conference. Camera come, news come. They don't care. You people can do all the press conference and call all the media houses to come. They don't give a shit. You people should show them you have the power to take power out of their hands. Tell your children and your grandchildren and your people to vote against the NPP. Because if you still keep them in power, they will make you people homeless. Me, I don't know how to cover words, so I wish I could be diplomatic, but I can't. I cannot be diplomatic. I am very sorry. Nananom, I am sorry. The Osu Traditional Council, I cannot be diplomatic about this because you people, your problem is my problem. I am just telling you the bare truth. Dromo, I am telling you people, the MPP, they don't respect you people. All your lands have been shared. They see you people to be aliens, not foreigners. They see you Ga people, not to be Ghanaians. The Ashanti party only see Ashantis as Ghanaians. Oh, Mamenka ni chi na monte. Asante 4 party MPP no. Omu wa Asante 4 nkwa, omu wa party ni muso mu ye nipa o. Mu amaka nyina mu ye moa. Enti mo nkranfo na mo ye dede won nkran na omo wia mo nsase edidi matam ebom tuo no. They don't consider you people as humans. They don't even consider you people as foreigners. They see you people as aliens. And what they are doing now is to take your lands from you and tell you to walk in the ocean, into the ocean. The only thing you people can do, there's a reason why today they are doing this to you, because you have given them power. How did they give them the power? You voted for them. You gave them power by voting for them. How do you take the power? Vote against them. So at this point, Numo, Dromo, do not be calling the media to come to you to talk. They won't listen. When you talk, the key radio station, the Asante 4 radio, the Akan people, they will not talk about it. I am telling you, they will rather choose to talk about prostitutes than to talk about your stories that worries you. They will not do it. How many gas stations are in Accra to send your message across? It is not more than 2. They have come to take over your land. You people should start telling your people to vote against them. No more. Ofane, a statement, a clear. NPP, a party, a bulucho, a listen, noko. Statement, a direct to young people of Gamasi, Osu Klote, Osu constituency, a young people of Ga, a respect. Minke voting day, a vote to me, NDC. A vote to me, NDC eba power, a constitute a whole law, a protect land, no. Bibio, and no. Enkane die. Enkra, a sharp, noko. A sabola idenche. Ainti dia mekani nyina enkra for ti ase. Montuntia MPP. Me. They met my yana. You guys, I am being honest, no more. Forget the calling of the radio and all that. It will not go anywhere. And a dahono. The Abetomne say, okay, I think the ghost team is getting me something. I think I'm seeing something. Did anything come in? All right. Thank you. Be on that pasta for me tonight. Tonight. Activate that pasta. What's that pasta? Mess money per 5 go so. In 24 hours, what I'll pull out of your church. What sort of finances in your pulling in Abba? You this pastor. Oh dear. Education ministry fails to retrieve stolen free SHS vehicles. What do you say? Almost say the Ministry of Education has failed to recover a stolen Toyota Hilux vehicle that was taken at gunpoint from Kingsley Ajiman, the Central Regional Coordinator of the Free SHS Senior School Secretariat in 2018. Almost say, and the Parliamentary Account Committee votes at the end of this year and Yebusa Free SHS 4. Yes, 2018. Kingsley Ajiman says, "Oh, no, so na use Free SHS 4 pickup." Also, you pick up na yet in cryo. As before we buy yet in cry. Yendi, I disco headmaster say, yes, the city mention concran. I should suit yes, I concran. I must see a disco lose yet in crying. Kwame go. What the camp was no all we attend also or am robber and watching. What did the concran? Yatin crying, Yendidi. My yati in the day, what's the Abrante be friend of Kingsley Ajiman 2018? What's the Kingsley Ajiman or Central Region? Na free SHS 4, what to car, one, a new car. What friend of Toyota Hilux. Sit in rubber shahum. Yes, sorry, yeah, my yakoti in the day. Solomon, Kingsley Ajiman, where to Kali or the Nam Krum? Bebao, papa. Hey, at saying, hey, papa, Kingsley Ajiman Santini or Cape Coast. Alote Jacob. Infantino friend of Jacob, Alote. And I Kingsley two car or the Nam Cape Coast Mantem. And all by Ben Gudo, papa. And a man for waving free SHS, tear rubber. Kingsley Santini or Tim Fantimem. Oh, Fantifood in the other way, Jim. Yet it's in crying, Yendizi. Yet in crying. Asma America show with 2018. Yenzi yet in crying. My atiana there. Mesha de be the achable. Oh, because as we met to us, my mom shall say be the bad trouble. I have something on my phone. I think it's an old video. Me and Gaza be real what I'm about. The ba as we church him would say. So I'm a former church him, Moody as a bro for inti, would say. May you be on phone so shall call. I dare me share on my phone so me person the chill. Also near but say. Yet in can. I'll be right back.
大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受让我们给你们带来最好最佳的内容。大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受让我们给你们带来最好最佳的内容。大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受让我们给你们带来最好最佳的内容。大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的 节目，你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受让我们给你们带来最好最佳的内容。大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目，你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受让我们给你们带来最好最佳的内容。
I don't know if you Ghana de Jimmy Africans. Oh, Ghana 42 ye Jimmy Rowe. How do I buy with you? Joe Biden wom. Fake news wom. Manjin how? Joe Biden how? Muslim sunshine. Yeah, just say, okay, so one kind of chrome cast on board to me. Name kitty. I say, France for okra. Yang how? Young how? Everything how? And when the managers were school. Omayan Kawi. Ain't you see? Free SHS for Omo Pickup Hilux. And Cape Coast 2018. Akwebi a friend Kingsley Ajiman. Ona Okuta Kano ewo regional coordinator. Yatinkan yanti bibia yetwa was there. Regional coordinator what should do two? What you two on do? Ama waje Hilux in 2018. Obesinde yehu Hilux no Ghana biom. Kingsley Ajiman so atoka. You have got him, Nakin Sajma. When your Hilux are paint the greener, oh, you. Mr. King's Lageman, Yatin Crane. And you said the BBA very free SH, Yanankas Yatin Crane. Moyatin in the 2016, King's Lageman. Where to Hilux and I'm kept close to Cronim. Ma, a cromfa can do two. Watch King's Lageman, what can you do two? What you did to know? Why the car another call? See, America say 2018 what you need to do and what you can free SHS for one car. Ubesin ne one who Carl and I. Mamma no hey, young who Carl and Bium. Nina to chrome ha, one can want some. Into ender, yet na former, na war busa there. Carl and Lancas or wine, na police for your investigation, Okodu he. Na King's Lageman, Ankasan, or Nankasa King's Lageman, or wine. Evan before King's Lageman, Ankasankasa, Wabusa, the coordinator, Nankasano, or wine, na ombe ya no, King's Lageman, so you win. Hilux na, Robert Shahona, one so, why you need the two? Why you King's little two? I'm a baby, what you King's little two, yenim. Emma waje kala ne ko ya dauti krom ha da yare ken na dan pare na the police for obey investigation wa akofa kala na aba me no wuti hey from 2018 besin ne kali yenwin Kingsley nankasa nipa panyini mu ntwar yenwin asema yare ko to police for wenyim yenta bibia free police for ebesin ne 2024 yenhul kala na ayo asama oda honyin eyi nyina ebetin wo MPP fu wa banse maka kire won da enkofu wo ye muntwer wo ye mpanyini muntwer a we jimjim wa dem mal wo ya kromfu atutu won ma wa ba wa be so Ghana fodo a wo ye wo se kurei won so what wo kire de emi me maame o ya yigbanyi intimi ntumi nka Ghana nsam ma ya de okudadwa blakwa okujato ya igbefu inti ntumi nka Ghana asam inti yetu kromi esantini jima yenka esantifu one party obesi yedo party besi yedo esantifu one party odi nkwasasema yenka na yetu krom ha igbo ewanu na ekokape o maame ya wunani awo papa ya mfantinya aboa ebe ntina esantifu po party wo jim won ho a ichirechirem ebe mwasam so na yete ho Ghana yi ekokasi isia pe ebenya panyini mu ntwar ne side apofi obeba be fefe ne sakaka nkwasasam nsanhun wobebe kan nsamhun abadintira ebe adintina eya esantefo won party regime won ho a etantan won Me infanti, but I know sometimes me nka. Mommy and question for so. Yeri church him. Now asam it can asam the frusra. What say? The General Secretary of the General Agriculture in the asam for one man casam for. Kanda paso akasa. You see, I've showed the Akanya infante. I said, and the BTS infantim. Inti and the infantim kwa. Inti one tim fanti dia kope bebitina. Iye swantini. Eya kanyi na entem fanta. I also got na baby if you there. Amangasa me infantini. Mensu metume di juma we. Juma deme jume metume dzinu fantim. Inti mensu me ba be dzinu fantim. Inti entem fanta. Ibetuma wodo. Mese entem fanta. Ibetuma awodo efri there emiso me fantinyi metuma di medjuma metuma di edjumei o fantim one day esantefo yene fantifo de nkana santifo esantefo one day wasum eye santinyi na mama kan entasa oye wankasa wasem efri there ite santine ntem fanta onyama asem merebedwum won fantim. Do you have the pastor's picture? Give me the pastor's picture. Wamayan tasam no do. Yan fancy shadow. Lack of faith in Ghana's judiciary troubling for electoral integrity. Kandapa oye the minister or share eye Ghana. What share Ghana ahoma mbodo. Kandapa kasa ose. Si sa mawe huni there. Oye Ghana court. Na sebio ye judges are woods in some wodi no court wana wo hwe yemrado no kandapa wo hwe onankasa ono o hwe Ghana ahobambodo sana bibia beko toti wato wa makrei sebio asumdwe abemun eye kandapa ka sembi na se enyim kandapa dem papa yi opanyin na imbre bi abayewa bi omani gina TV do a omani share pyjamas a woye no Vietnam papa yi nenimu enyam yei wo friend uncle na obu nipa ni nyina ye nyaasi no nyina no oye nyaasi asem uncle ehu nyaasi ama nyaasi afari trim enti orubu nipa wo TV do wonkai kandapa na imrebi nyaasi nyaasi Erade Ghana pa erade sa enyim kandapa ma minchirechirem ne yemfa dwumadzi yomfa mbrewie anka kandapa onna ohwe Ghana ahobambodo ose iba yenkota owo Ghana he nyina ma ohane pa ne de oye Ghana fo yenyi arechichire anade yenyi jizi wo court nim efide ma court judge funi bi ye no Ghana no ohan maybe awa ehwem insheda nyim kandapa dem papa oye papa we nyin papa onya abofra kama president Kufuor ye na nkase papa Kufuor asantini president oben na papa ofri kandapa no ho kandapa epanyi bi a sebio nipa bebrebun onka na asem wa abo ano odi bibia oye no dem imbrebi abayuwa bi ma ya uncle kan odi djuma bi ma wiase afanya nyina obia hu ne nna no adwuma na emom na nipa bebre hu de na odwen de ken no ya akokra ontumi nya bibi ne sisimu ezen ontumi ndanda no ho oye ya ankra ohwe eye apobu ahobambodo ozine djuma wo dem oye secret service mamo osi ni de Uncle Ken abayuan ana akitesian ma Uncle Ken okoshe azibia India fo wofred paji ono eba eye brofo kasema wofred pyjamas India fo fred paji Uncle Ken oshe paji na oshe paji no mana ofe oye nwanwa oma asem ni nyina yakono nyede Uncle Ken Ose paji India fo wo friend paji abrofo friend pyjamas no na ostade ode asa esim eno obunimu de ejen oyiyi ne pa omane dando a na ode esi ha na wa afekire ne to na ode ahwa ha na uncle sebio ochire there don't mind the body na emom mind the engine anka chire there emom ni body ni the wago body ni wago papa na emom engine odem engine na na atem into ochire wo fondo the anka ken ebe huni de anybody ase anybody wago na enwa onhye de nwaze na sebio obuni pa ahozene wom inti se enyim ankeke na ni profile na meda to hon ma asema okay asema ni modzen ano odzen papa wasema ba de ejirechirem benu ho wasema ba meseme de ba amonka anything me kofa gela befa gela onti brofo onti asante onti twi onti kase bia ode de omumu me de bia me fa mumu enti wo chibe kura me Miguel mumu wo chibe no lie me Miguel mumu ai enti wo chibe no lie me na me kofa de okasa na ye be chibe a enti ade ni nyina uncle na asema American why anki come for there don't text me asema American asma American Uncle Kent there on G court ninzi ma ohan into all to for there court wanya bibi magana fo wonya arishim wo court nim asma American nyina end the show no me da be wi me betwa me ho kakra bi me ba na ma fa ahomatrofon na ahomatrofon me wasam kro wa ha me peda me ka mayepon oye chairman wuntum a manfo nyim there sebio oni besia da na all jamfrema twe we jimbol basa waka asemi na chairman twe a oni benyin oni besia woda ho na sebio oni besia wo fa wo ho a aza wo ya ne de o jamfrema pa dama koi se obeda wo hotel a na obo non du mienu du baasa na sebio oni besia de dema hotel ho bi antumi na oba ahomachi be du mienu du me du asa na dam benyi a wo friend chairman wuntumi oda wo hotel a ya ka kire guest a woda ho nyina de 1 to 2 one boy one TV man nko ho high volume dam abranti di besia be show hotel a waka aza wo friend we jam frama abranti o jam frama na no aizen to twe aninti oninti na Ghana for be friend chairman twe o jam frama man frama enu ho madon hu wo mu de there ma oma asem ni nyina hu ne there o jam frama ni wi a na otim we jam frama wi no na otim enti frama ni kodi tirima na okeka nkwasi asem oninti na okasa ana ya na embre bi wo busa de akoi we jima na onjimi oyam frama na wo jan twe no oja wie pe na otim besia no tumi poi na oda ho tim enti be kona twe na otim emfema no so oni beebia akọ obogura ni tirim enti okotena ni tirim a na orkan kwasesem asam a waka ne de sisi aba ye kotui oye Ashanti regional onankasa ofria oye regional chairman no osi wobenya eye oha enchichemu ediowotwe enum osi wobenya 85% wa Ashanti region asam a waka oye any normal de anka yem fantifo ana Ghana fu nyina bekade eki eyize but ofride abranti we jamfre mama we gina ni tirim da gas nti okasa ehu da we jim why dem mal wa taba we jim ni na ebia nyina ye benkum why ye galamse kunyipa on sede nya nipa bia onim nyansa enti mamaka che Ghana fo ne dama abranti wa teta ma wa trem ma wa kɔ ni tirim ma ama gas egina ni tirim wasa poison ama poison kakra wɔ ne redeem enti okasa ada wa bodam ma obiara ente dem abranti. After this short break we will take care of business.
大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己，在享受 让我们给你们带来最好、最佳的内容。大家好，晚上好。就像你们知道的那样，我们又回到了晚上好加纳这个精彩获奖的电视的节目。你们就知道，就像你们就知道的，你们不管在家也好，在酒吧也罢，你们就需要放松自己。
All right, thank you very much. Hello, caller. Good evening.
Yeah, Kevin. Good evening. I had a morning, sir.
Kasamitio.
Yamin Shroud, where you might be a Ghana. Miss Marcus, and Yaha Ankasana would say the Seduma Sonqua, but Ama or my Ghana. If you true, I have fun of now. Kevin, make a car, the person can say, Nancy Muho. Me kasasha have one of me no dim komo bi ma say ya samre my phone on person komo to MC abano me de betu wani mo no and nam say me be bo ma ne kra keke no omunya feedback no krom ha ma betu mo sa mira abato no mo yanto ya ye bo mpa ye say abato no mo nto de tosim you eni ma bi koso ba have one no for ha na enkofo ni peace ni petu tu na mo bi ka me pese me wo informations audios chat ahodo videos ahodo an kan person me send ma be me nim how am fa so a won san be kasa audios ne eniama aka no on person mu yi NDC for ni din free voters register ni emra ya pa ko o ma bie we ya pa be take yi din ahapwa no no paper
one MP or
no no paper MP ne so far no MPP ni MP na Elkobet omo ni buga nti wanko biem nadmo no boni buga nti went man ko biem nti nadmo no adema mpempe no no ana sei we gina mu a one ye onabo akwasi adu sei ene epese call this time.
O number ha ye bepe kwa so my team na afre so me contact why but I say thank you very much. All right, thank you. Hello caller. Hello. All right, my main caller. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, madam. Go ahead.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah, me too, Kasa, boss.
Bacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Bacho, my Kevin program as well.
Be Bacho Kasa obi at you.
What do you ask me? Can say that Kevin has said. And in the Juma power, yeah. Yamicha no man and what day and quan with you. Your young snow or so jitum. Yangopo jitum. Ghana is Sunya Homena did do in the tomb. Dear Miss Someone say, Uncle Godin. Won't come out here for any more bro for any young cafu. Cause Ghana I am a boy in you be a dear sense. 1 year ho. 1 year ho. Oh, you know, Yangopo Tiano or Sweet Tiano. Asasi ya ne Ghana ahomani nso netie no gozi ni obi a ayemo bowo maimu ye sense won konkoden na afi won kan entre Ghana fo a ebebi won kan say e wa beto abama tani bia no ye kan say wa beto abama tani bia no wono ye kan say wa beto abama tani bia no manfo bubo odua na mso jomama ko kan say almost short memory no amam for refi and Kevin for we topic no fan kai amam for a bodua MPP for bodua say wa beto ba matani no obeto no mo enkai wo mo no mu say edua no mbo en benya wo mo so o maka sam a ehu abobobo nwenua say wa beto ba matani tani na after be di wo mo so
but I say
Kevin for we topic no fan kai wo mo but I say
thank you very much. Hello caller. Hello. All right, caller, we is not ready. Hello, caller. Hello. Kasamitio.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Kasamitio.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a free Colorado, US.
Kasamitio.
Ya me can say I'm going to
I mean.
Ane Jumapa o ye ade boa Ghana mine na sebe make say de bia o ka say ehia fo ne tawo eskafo ntawo se me hunu say Ghana no Mami man the radio nko. Sabi me kan say Ghana for mo MPP no sabi o ma tie Jimmy no. Nye so say. Na go pokora beti maka o mu Jimmy. Say o ma Jimmy no. Ise mo wa say nka baumia o tu franka de man MPP. Ko benya nyansa sam ka kra bi kura kan say. Many a good for the year, Juma and Timande, a crack, and Timonfa, a Guyaman to us. As some good to a crown about me, Hunyan San Cat. And Panima, or your vice president to a Mamu do queer concert or Manimu, Monfa to tell my man was a successor. I didn't want to say social media no obedience of summer, depends on TV or more with service of the and he couldn't sign a post or Ghana, the Kakobo, Biamanu, one more. And when we saw a concert now, when you Jimmy for the Obama into Jimmy Co. Now, I talk of fun a book where I can say on no time of mine, so maybe on minor vice president or minor mobile, not Sabian and Saponi Swat. And if you have a concert on my Ghana or more minus second pie him for. And him for so here, Ubedia Kunya in Fiabo as Subono. Now, my president, Ubedi Akunya 8 years. I could not begin with him. Now what's Reno? Yes, Remo, Semoka Monkai, Yak Kanian, who says I say. I didn't know what no, was set on Manisi Kana or dear Juma, and she shall say, Yama. Now I know Brown and Repono Gia. Now, feel that I said about to know, oh, I had ever to a Bama. Now, Kevin Car, yes, you will dimple in Fatem, and the Amoyan Adinum. Better, I can't take him at the hall. Now, I think Matia stronghold MPP. Na konfano tia say na nye on my commander for na ye abana ye na ma ban was 20 million at social media say sika na u cry say for say what kokoso o say sika na o ke kan ya ka say we di panyatem enti o man dey sabe nyansa for the woman so ati sare beko sabe nyago pon share no mo ho ban.
Thank you very much.
No man adwuma.
All right, on to the point. Hello caller.
Kevin, I just say
Patrick, yeah.
And then me come my here some nyina me see wunye me captains na me na me captain will show ni nyina every in there because am I some nyina say utie hello
itio
master nyina say yeni ya yetio ni yasum ya ye dedodo yasum ya ye de denti me captain say every bia me frɛ na ma frɛ yeni wo yi su nyina say said ye kan obia mpenipa ba kon ka no ho. You hear disciples because I say yes, we are dead. Dodo, demi huno. Nayan trasi be you in my free ho. It's as a bit me a can see uncle to a bano. Nasta ye beka nakabi on detenio. Ye hear disciples. Just hear you who are witness. Obian fan a bag. Say we need Ghana crana. Pewobi. Pescamano catches a one call on Momadin. So ni lolly fair cry, man lolly fair no uncle to. So ye am yes my de tia tip for Adomochi Asamia, who's the nipper poor nearby Betty, and ye see a Betty and Sempano. Name yet yes and pan, mamma me and fan now, the captain, me and my who captain say, I brave be a mefre. Namma was watching no catch on Munina, be a say. So will become. Yen obian you become a one yen nam nipa 50 ye 100. Obian you become a one, and when you are dear here, Mamma Mayan, yes, ye be tear sampano near the Atena, obian fan a bag, no obian for a fear film. The whole Ghana, money, bombarding, pay will be Senipan when this crab, one, near you or moon through. Yen himself go for the moon one is on Barium. Apart from Yamuno, only be beer yet. Name your minister there, soldier for your more. And now must training for Mukunipa. And yin name the air and it's a bayan a Calvin the enemy by entertainment. A bayasa with a betas and pano near the aqua bonting, near Yako Kanya for Fenipa Baco, yes, ya bon hooker, nanny panet milk or two. Me to a ban for a bantan tire. There be yet me dick a year for sing crime. Now, a santimemu, and to grade away a sentiment to be. Grade away a blue point mean to be. Near Timmy and Aswa him for Yinako Boom Crank. Near the grader, and Mamma Samu Fanko Mukurum. Now him from Swat Miaji, near Danas, no medical kurum. Nyankupon, me say me the message say yen pe obi disciples ye betia sempa no ene ye ni age ya tiensem ni nyina de yen ne say utie no de na wo ye pe obi.
Yeah, that's it. Let me show. Straightforward. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We could have got in your water. We do a water Chavangara feel rough. Easy. But we do the was on quantum fuel 24 economy no after tea. But we don't fuel my ditching where Kevin or Yadaro. Kevin only maybe. Now they go quality picture with the poso. Nana me udu obwasia why ye be board be pre I had a pre-vote. Someone santo mano. Sometimes ana me tweet na obwasia di edwini youth no wa ana me ntiase o he no youth aye namaha be pre na ni edwuma ye kalam se so meya o maguno na still ne obi tu ko tepu anajo no adan ya obuko kwatin billboard adan ono so nsa mo wadwuma na ya sama na wote wa keka what you to the mbobo rough so I'm a boy party enyeze Kevin you be bre papa because I say the bia mo ka janjo foka and now they appoint kwa betoa e de ba e betoa man I na ye mo nde mfuturo mini omo wo jansion enye so na petepeta kede bia ko boase omo moto ade omo bre ogoto mo kra bo se mo ban kwa because of mfuturo no Kevin na me anameka said this year said sai koto aba na wa wo homi egu mu bie no a oba koto aba ma na poni wa baumia so wo homi gu mu a unti koto aba ma omo na wo say mbi before share na mko fa mu mie no because na po a ono kwa de wajimi kwa the whole word o probi wajimi na po the day over and I am mama no me ba na so wo de ade na wo kasa aso so anum tramo wo se den the day o ka kwa no na no kramba.
But I say hello caller.
Hello caller.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening Kevin.
Good evening.
Pache from Tahira Madum because I fully do young contatana north.
Yeah
the 27% your boy PC baso chaso poku onabo chaso poku.
Okay kasa.
Yeah, na onabo chaso poku de enimsa free with inshallah seat with the tell off seat with the j adia kan seat no ho.
But I say
adwuma wo born there and therefore and outside PC so chasa sidu ankase general chairman ne ba ono so adwuma wo born hodum de ne kon ya gi hodum dada aka adwuma ka kra bi ya ese and akufado so akufado de won gene ne manu hu Kevin akufado gene ne manu kra because ko ye obi o gene manu hu a sebi bo bokro no o de humanity nken do person ko prison e do man kan e kan ko prison ho mbiana at least ja man wo fie so ko prison kura na man e wo fie na ja na mo be sasa but wo person twen kura ni na de kan wo de ko prison enye.
That's it. All right. Hello caller.
Maybe he was very there, but we realize the man.
Your line is terrible. I'm very sorry. Your line is very bad. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, sir.
Mr. Kevin. Mr. Kevin. DJ Reverend you.
Meet you.
Osi it's also dear ba na muka chema unto me dear no osi wo dear no super na muka na wo dear enti na wo mfa oba na otomeka kasa ba mumu dear sometimes also Mr. Kerry obi wo betumi atre mumu ni explanation na obi nso ati
no onka bibia onka sa onye bibia onye sign bia ono te wo obola su kro ga bibia ai mumu All right, thank you very much for being part of today's show. What I want to say is tomorrow we're not going to be live tomorrow. I have to go see to my daughter's school performance. I'll not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to go to Zara's school. She has some performance tomorrow in school. I have to be there as a dad in Tochina because I'm in Basho Elwood School. I will not be here tomorrow. I'll be here on Monday to discuss Ghana. We're still working. And Papa Nika and Obia MP 1 or 2 people na one omo enkoto aba. We have said what we can say for the past almost 8 years. The akanyina abem. The omo chere so mo be nyina omaye. It's up to you. At this point, it's not me. You will have to go there with somebody to vote. So 2020, you need to go with somebody this time. You need to bring somebody along. Or neighborhood, or area, also targeting nipa could be out in the beko. I'll be forcing, or be convincing, Manatwama NDC. That is the new policy. Buy one and get one free. Vote one and add one vote to your vote. Vote one for NDC, add one more vote to the NDC. Buy one free, buy one and get one free. It is something we all have to do. Try and go with somebody else. Namandi panoso and making sure so wato aba ama NDC. That is the only way. The numbers are important. Wato abani we are. Stay there and count the numbers. Wato abani we are. Chain yem kind presidential. Na yen kind parliamentary. Making sure say NDC rep no ho. Obia onimo mantemo NDC bia onenen koho. You people wow generator manning on standby. Say more touch lights. More manning on standby. More kwa more fanko. So we area how generator bia election day ye to aba na mo kwa kokanya faka mo ho. Mudu na ye doom lighter mo so generator no. More touch light, obia more moto, obia fani moto nko, monso moto ni light no. But the most important thing I will say obia will be a kind of bano. Say police for soldier for bi ba. Baby amoto abana na omututua, monfa ekwan bia sunku sa police ni no. Monfa ekwan bia sunku sa soja ni no. Because police ni papa, soja ni papa bie ni wa obetutuo during election day. Police ni papa. Soja ni papa bie ni Ghana obetwituo atutuo abra Ghana fo nkuta tuo bia obi atutuo in this police ni bi ba wo area obehwe election so soja ni bia ba wo area obehwe election so na se otwituo na obotuo a ewose mkuno ewose muboni tuo musum twitwa no ekuno evise 2020 de bi siye omubotuo omafa mo ho adi se wa ma weni anye din also when defend ha ombe wistiu enti mo kono mo fan to trim say a peaceful election men unu ankoko men ko twa obi sikan memma obi mfa ne nsankan also men fa nsankan obi e ya ba ne yeto mo bia ni nda ho yen kan ne fenchem na mom obi ko she police atade ko she soldier atade no otutuo also mkuno because Ghana military no yen train omo sa Ghana police yen train police ni say ye to abana okobebi abawa on tutuo yen train obi asa enti se soja ni ana police ni twituo na obotuo a also mukuno. And I hope say a police for a soldier for a D&D for a migration for a D&D for nyina no mutie elections enyen tokwa. It is important to say mo kwakwohwe elections no so amobemu say Ghana for mo so mo ye Ghana for enye tu e dia hye wo police ni sem no ena ma wo ye superior enye wo soja ni na okuta tuo no ena ma wo ye superior se nipa miensa enan ba wo so a omugi tuo na omubekum me de obanyansafo ebuni be enkana sam. I'll see you on Monday. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers and good night. Igigim.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Hey, take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord.